This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Letcher Central High School here in Whitesburg, Kentucky for tonight's semifinal round of the Girls 14th Region Basketball Tournament. All season long, we've talked about parity in girls basketball, David Adams, but I think never have I seen it like it is this year. Knott County Central, Letcher Central, Owsley, and Hazard, that's the four that remain standing, and tonight we will pare that down to two.
Yeah, you're right, Harold. By the way, out of these four teams, who's going to win this thing? Letcher's playing pretty well. Knott had a good game of the night. Owsley looked tremendous. And Hazard got a great backcourt.
They have a good backcourt, and you know what they always say, you can't win these games without great guard play, and Hazard probably has unparalleled at the guard position as far as that goes, quickness and shooting the ball. But in game one, boy, what a game. Owsley and Knott County Central, they have split on the season, each winning on their home court. Tonight, we'll break the tie.
Absolutely. Got great players, both of them do. Mullins for Knott County, Lynch for Owsley. Terrific players, can move with the ball, shoot it. It's going to be an exciting ball game.
Let's take a quick 30-second break. We'll come back. I'll talk to Coach Jeff Honeycutt of Knott County Central when we roll on from Whitesburg.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you in our community.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Owsley College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
We are back, and Coach Jeff Honeycutt of Knott County Central joins me before tonight's game. And Coach, boy, Owsley County, you played them here in the first semifinal game. You split with them on the season. They're an awfully good ball club.
Yeah, we've seen them twice this season, and we play home and home every year with them. And Coach Miss does a great job. He took over for Charlie Davison, which did a good job. And it's always been a battle when we play them, and we split with them, won at our place, and they won over there. And hopefully tonight, we can win the rubber match. They've got a 1-2 combo of Lynch and Smith that can score a lot of points in a hurry. Yeah, if you don't stay between them and the basket, you're in trouble, and you got to get out on Smith. She's a dead-eye shooter, and they've got a complement of good players. Harold's an awful fine player too. And then the big girl around to go, Murray, and then Johnson. He's got 5 good ones, and they play us close, and it's always a good battle when we play. We got our work cut out for us. Well, you got to feel like you got a big target on your back, 3-time defending 14th Region champion, trying to make it 4 in a row. And tell me in a real quick manner, what do you got to do to win? Well, the 4 things basically, Harold. You got to defend, you got to rebound, got to take care of the ball, and then hopefully make some shots. And if we do that, I think we're all right. We'll put ourselves in position to win. And as far as being the favorite, everybody tells me we're the fourth best team in this Final Four, so we're just going to relish that underdog moment.
We'll just have to throw it up and let chips fall where they may, right?
That's what we're going to do.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
All righty. Coach Jeff Honeycutt of Knott County Central. Another quick break, and Travis Smith of Owsley County will join me next.
Coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
My friend looks at me and she goes, "You're having a stroke." If you're having a stroke, hopefully someone that's watching you or seeing it unfold knows FAST, which is face, arm, speech, and time to call 911. After the stroke, I just felt like I lost everything. If you don't have purpose, you end up with no reason to fight. I am Angie Aparo, and all I wanted to do was sing again.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Back at Letcher Central High School, I'm Harold Mullins with Coach Travis Smith of the Owsley County Lady Owls. And first of all, Coach, you come in here, I know you bring a good ball club to town. You don't get this far if you don't have a good team. But you run up against the three-time defending 14th Region champions, and Jeff said he had a target on his back, and I guess that's about true.
That is true. Anytime you win it 3 times straight, and, you build a program like he has, obviously people's going to be coming at you, and, that's what we're doing tonight, to win the crown, you got to knock them off. So that's what we're going to try to do.
You've had success against this ball club. You beat them a couple of times last year. You split this year, winning on each home floor. Why have you been so successful against them?
I just think it's a matchup thing, and that goes both ways. They match up with us as well as we match up with them. The two teams are so similar, and even though we've got some wins against them, it's been 1, 2, 5, 6. I think the biggest difference between the games was 8 points in one. So, each of them could have went either way.
Boy, Jeff brings some kids in here that can shoot the ball. You know that. Maggard, Mullins, and Fletcher is a great defender. But what about them concerns you the most?
I just think their ability to spread you out, especially if they get a lead early on and are able to go 5 out, spread the floor, and just break you down off the dribble. When they've been able to do that this year, they've been really successful and have stretched the lead on a lot of good teams. So, for us, we got to keep it close, make sure we're in the game, and not give them the opportunity to slow it down and spread us out.
You bring a couple of pretty good weapons in here. You see if your left-hand girl, Lexi Lynch, I believe is her name, and your daughter, the Smith girl, big-time scores.
Yeah, those two girls, along with Kenzie Hurld, have led us all year. Been right there in double figures with the 3. Had opportunity, teams try to take one away, and usually it ends up another one steps up for that night. Lexi can get hers about any time. Her length and athleticism is just, for this area, is above, what most girls can do. So she's a really hard matchup.
Well, Coach, we've had a great tournament to this point. Everybody looking forward to this one. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
All righty. Coach Travis Smith of Owsley County. We're going to take a break while they play the national anthem. We'll be back starting lineups and the opening tip-off is just ahead as we move on from Whitesburg.
You don't need this on the field. You need skill.
TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First, I took them to feel better. Then, I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
Roll over. Can't high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique.
And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Welcome back to Letcher Central High School here in Whitesburg. I'm Harold Mullins with David Adams, and tonight it is semifinal round of the Girls 14th Region Basketball Tournament. In game one, the long-awaited, much-anticipated matchup between Knott County Central and Owsley County. These two teams, Coach Travis Smith said the difference had been the biggest difference in any game they had played in the last 3 years was 8 points.
Oh, yeah, they've had some good games, competitive, Harold, and the backcourts are great for both of them, and, you know, anytime you got good backcourts, you got good team chemistry, you're going to have a good basketball game.
Boy, when you talk about the matchup that we're getting ready to look forward to, the matchup we're getting ready to look forward to here tonight, and I promise you this, it will be a good matchup because Lexi Lynch is an outstanding player. She's going to be a matchup problem for anybody that she faces, and Knott County's going to have to come up with some way to slow her and step down.
She's got good speed as well. I'm impressed the way she runs the floor and the way she sees the floor. Not only is she a good shooter and a player, she passes the ball extremely well to her teammates, and she's dangerous, Harold. She can shoot the three ball, or she can head fake and go in the paint and put the shot up.
And as you look at Knott County Central, as Mullins has gone in regional play the last couple of years, so has the Patriots gone. But I think you got to expect Maggard to step up a little bit tonight. And I really believe that the Fletcher kid Presley Fletcher is the unknown quality in this team that could push them over the top.
Getting with Abby Maggart, you're absolutely correct. Abby's got to have a good basketball game in order for the Patriots to have that chance to beat Owsley County, because she is one of those keys that shoots the ball extremely well. She rebounds for them, and they've got to be on all 5 cylinders, because Owsley County, I'm impressed with them. Smith, a good guard as well, and every which team, Hurl, puts that rotation together and that chemistry, going to come out here tonight on head.
Well, we had talked about the fact that these two teams have played each other so close the last 3 or 4 years. Coach Smith said he just felt like the two teams matched up together very, very well. They were very similar teams. He has some scores. Knott County's got some scores. They both have role players that can step up and get the job done. When you do that, when you have that, you've got the opportunity to be really good.
Absolutely. And for Knott County, Mullins, she's had a regional tournament. Last year was Superior. She comes back this year. Her first game was Superior. She is key. She's been leading these Patriots. I will go
on record and say this. If Mullins scores in the 20s again tonight, I think Knott County will win the game.
Yes. And for Owsley County, if Lynch gets 20-some and Smith 20-some, look out.
It'll be a long day at Black Rock. You're exactly right. Coming up in game 2 tonight will be the Hazard Lady Bulldogs taking on the home-standing Lady Cougars of Letcher Central. A lot of people look at Letcher Central as probably the favorite to win the tournament, playing here on their home court.
Yeah, they're playing good ball right now, Letcher is. They had a good district tournament, a lot of confidence. They're shooting it well. Kaylee Banks will lead Letcher Central. She's a worker. She's a leader. Collins is the senior on the team. Collins takes a lot of her shots out on the floor. Kaylee Banks, she'll shoot them anywhere, Harold. She'll go on the block and shoot them, and she'll go shoot threes if she has to.
A good second game tonight, but first we have a little matchup of Patriots and Owls all coming up here in a couple of minutes from now. We'll take a break, come back, and take a look at the starting lineups as we roll on from Whitesburg in the 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. We'll be back.
It's the taste of fresh, straight from the Kentucky land. Flavors, teasing, satisfying. It's recipes passed down, each word an expression of love. It's the taste of new and experimental. Time with family, friends, and friends to be made. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
These may cause drowsiness, so until you know how you will react to the medication, do not operate heavy machinery. Like your car.
Oh. Totally.
There's more than one way to be under the influence.
About ready to get this one underway. Starting lineups as both teams have made their way over in front of their bench, and we'll be getting the introduction of starting lineups in just a second here. While we have a moment, let's take a look at them. Owsley County will be the visiting team on the scoreboard, and they will wear the dark colors, the maroon trimmed in white. They will start Carly Smith, number 14, at one guard, and Michaela Johnson, number 31, at the other. Along the baseline, it'll be Lexi Lynch, Kinsey Harrell, and Amelia Murray. Once again for the Owls, it'll be Lynch, Harrell, Smith, Johnson, and Murray. Owsley County starts 4 juniors and an 8th grader.
Look out, the Owls will be back in the regional tournament next year, Mr. Howell.
I think you may be right. Travis Smith is the head coach of Owsley County. Now taking a look at Knott County Central, Lady Patriots come in here. Another young basketball club. Coach Jeff Honeycutt, three-time defending 14th region champions. He brings a pretty good club to town as well. They'll start Kylie Gayhart, number 1, an 8th grader at the point, along with Natalie Sloan, the lone senior on this team, number 10. Along the baseline, it'll be Kara Mullins, number 2, a junior. Presley Fletcher, a freshman, number 21. And Abby Maggard, another freshman, number 23. So as you look at this roster, Knott County starts a senior, 3, a senior, a junior, 2 sophomores, and an 8th grader, and Owsley County 4 juniors and an 8th grader. I've got a feeling we may see both these teams.
Absolutely.
1 year from now.
I would think so, and we're in for an exciting basketball game tonight. It's win or go home. So you'll see absolutely. You'll see the effort tonight.
Introduction of starting lineups going on right now. Gayhart comes out there, decked out in a pair of pink socks. Only girls basketball, huh? There is Mullins, number 2, and here comes Sloan. She's got a pair of pink socks on as well. In fact, most of the Patriots have on pink socks.
Oh, yeah. We're getting ready for basketball. And, by the way, all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, I want to say hello to William Madden tonight, him and his wife, Anita, listening in all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome aboard.
Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm sure it's a little bit warmer there than it is here.
I would think so.
Turns suddenly very cold with snow today in the mountains, and
I believe
stick around about 8, 10, 12 hours. It's going to be in the high 60s tomorrow. So
Won't that be different?
Patriots in front court as we open up the semifinal round of the 14th Region Basketball Tournament. Maggard with it, gets it out to Mullins. She'll handle it way outside. Guarded by Johnson.
Lynch is on Maggard. Watch for that tonight. Lynch, athletic, quick defender.
Maggard gets it over to Presley. Now to Gayhart, a little crossover, goes down inside, kicks it back out to Fletcher. She almost lost it, gets it back out to Maggard, and Owsley County very aggressive and tight. Man-to-man defense.
Last game we've seen some matchup zone out of them.
Maggard drives, missed the shot. There is Presley Fletcher, and she has it blocked out of bounds. Looked like a little body contact there, but no call.
Good effort.
One thing we have noticed in both
Presley
the boys
Fletcher.
and girls tournament.
Yeah.
There's no cheapies now.
No, there is not.
Gayhart drives, and she lost it out of bounds, and it'll go to Owsley County.
Gayhart probably should have passed the ball to Mullins there in the corner, Harold. She was ready for that shot.
Knott County's going to come out man-to-man defense, knocked out of bounds by Sloan. Straight man-to-man in-your-face defense right here. All over the floor. Maggard on Johnson, and Johnson works it across the timeline. These two teams played first week of the season. Knott County won at the complex in Heinemann. Down underneath, great pass, and Lynch puts it in.
Lynch gets free. Nice pick by Murray on the backside to get that.
Back-to-back buckets underneath, the answer for Presley.
Presley Fletcher, her first 2 tonight. We're tied at 2.
Presley Fletcher's bucket, and we're tied at 2, and here we come in front court. Fletcher guards Lynch.
A man-to-man defense by Knott County. Good pressure as Murray sets the screen.
Give and go. They go into the paint, and now the ball knocked down. Picked back up. Johnson lays it in.
Johnson, a nice layup there for her first 2.
Patriots in front court. Maggard takes it to the basket, fires it up off the glass, no good. Rebound the other way. Here comes Smith. Gayhart is back, and she stripped it away and out of bounds.
Nice play by Gayhart, got her hand on the ball. Smith was driving, stood her body up some, probably should have stayed bent over to held the ball lower to the floor.
Here goes Lynch. Good.
Lynch has 4 on that bucket, taking it to the goal very quick.
Sloan races it in front court for the Patriots, goes all the way, lays it in.
Nice fake by Sloan on that pass to give her teammate. Thought she was going to get a look. Sloan said, I'll keep it and just lay it in.
Here goes Smith. Right side, he goes to Johnson. Both teams playing man-to-man. I'd imagine they're going to be, they open this with a lot of adrenaline both ways. Now, you want to see them get a little bit winded early. Then they'll get their second wind. Driving, put it up, no good. Rebound down inside. Johnson gets it back to Smith. Or to Hurl. Now to Smith. She turns and almost threw it away.
To Lynch.
Here goes Lynch. Drops it underneath. Knocked it away. Knocked it away by Fletcher, and the Patriots will have it. Bad pass picked off by Fletcher. She'll save it, and they'll start the offense. She goes behind the back, now goes down the lane, lays it in and one. Presley Fletcher.
A little shake and bake there, huh?
Didn't know she had that game.
I didn't either. I seen her put it behind her back, and nice move, and uses the board perfectly after she gets bumped there.
Brooke Mason comes in, and Maggard will get the first break. At the line, Fletcher and the Patriots lead 7-6.
5 points for Presley Fletcher to lead Knott Central here early with 4:25
well, this
to
young
go.
lady has the makings of a basketball player, doesn't she?
Very
She's
quick.
Only a freshman.
She is one quick player.
Driving all the way to the basket, shot blocked, and it's out of bounds.
I think we're going to have a foul. We do.
Foul was on Gayhart.
Yeah. Seen Gayhart beside of her. Crowd continues to come in here at Letcher Central.
Bad pass. Gayhart will get to it. Gayhart will lay it in.
Gayhart's first 2.
3-point Patriot lead. Weaving her way through traffic. Here comes Hurl. Dips it out. Jumper good.
Hurl. Nice shot by Hurl. 16-footer off the right side.
Fletcher, Sloan, underneath Mullins. Missed it. Got it back. Mullins goes back up inside. Missed it again. Fletcher has it. Ball loose on the floor, and no whistle coming out there with it is Smith. She goes to the glass, and she got fouled by Mason.
Mason's stood up too high. She's got to get over and get her hands up. Stand high, they can drive around you. Smith will be at the line.
Shot is good. 8th grader, daughter of the coach.
Nice ball player. Had a good game other night to give Owsley their first win in this regional tournament.
For Owsley County, Carissa Schaus comes into the lineup, and leaving will be Murray. Both these teams play few people.
Yeah.
Smith good again, and Owsley County regains the lead at 10-9. Sloan goes all the way, lays it in.
Sloan.
You got to stop Sloan's penetration. She's going to take it to the hole. She gets an opportunity.
4 for her on the night. 2 layups, both coming from the right side of the lane.
Here goes Lynch. Hands it back outside. Ran the same play they scored their first bucket on, that back pick, and then hit Lynch. The ball knocked down, stolen by Mullins. Mullins takes it and now circles and comes back outside and holds it up. Gives it to Mason. Long 3, no good. 2 on 2 the other way. Smith stops. Now kicks it back outside. Mullins takes it away. And trying to throw it ahead to Presley Fletcher, they picked that off, but boy, Mullins has made a couple of outstanding defensive plays early.
She's being aggressive.
Maggard up off the Patriot bench. She'll be coming back in.
Owsley kind of turned a shot away there. Had about a 10-footer. If she'd went straight up with it, would have had a shot there.
Coming up next, it's Hazard and
Schaus.
It is Letcher Central. 11-10, Patriots by 1. 2 minutes to go. Pearl working against Gayhart. That ball almost stolen. Smith gets it back outside to Johnson. They'll reload the gun. Look like they were going to be very patient. There's a steal. Presley Fletcher comes out of there with it. She'll go to the line herself and lay it in.
Fletcher has 7.
And the
Gayhart
on Gayhart. That's her
foul.
second.
Yep.
And she's going to have to come into the line, come out of the lineup as Maggard comes back in.
Now, who's Coach Honeycutt's going to have to put Sloan on Smith, I would say. Smith is the key. She's doing a good job for Owsley handling the basketball right now.
Maggard has drawn the assignment on Smith. 13-10, Patriots by 3. Driving all the way, Hurl, good. Boy, you got to come out and stop that drive.
That was a nice double screen pick there. Hurl has 4.
Here goes Sloan, kicks it out, and the open jumper is good by Brooke Mason.
Mason's first 2, 16-footer.
Good girls basketball game right here. 2 good basketball teams, David.
They're both they get their screens. They're playing hard defensively.
Underneath, open, putting it up and in was Schaus, and they left her, and they got the pass to her, and that was it. Here goes Sloan, and she is bumped, but no foul. That ball's out of bounds.
This is a fast-paced game, even in a half-court set. Everybody's moving to get the ball and do their route. So
37 seconds to go in the first quarter. Looking, they'll get it in to Presley Fletcher. Back outside, it goes to Sloan. She'll back it up near mid-court, and let's see if they'll hold it for 1 with a half minute to go.
15-14. 22 seconds to go.
Down to 15 seconds.
Coach Honeycutt getting ready to call his play. Coach Smith trying to set his defensively.
Into the corner, open jumper, no good. Rebound, Fletcher trying to save it in, but that will do it. We've reached the end of 1. The score, Knott County Central 15, Owsley County 14. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
Hey, it's Fun Arts. Welcome to the show, friends. If you're a longtime watcher of the show, you know that I'm a bit of a ladies' man. And today I'm here to tell you one of my secrets. Online dating. You know that if you're not smoking in your profile pic, you get doubled matches? The only thing smoking in my picture is my bod. So ditch the smoking pics, or I'm gonna left swipe that. Check out thetruth.com to see how you can left swipe that.
15-14, David Adams, about what we expected, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. This game's going to be a tight game, and these two teams are, you mentioned 4 of the best teams in the region, and 2 of them's right here. No question about it.
Knott County has 15 points, and Mullins and Maggard have not a point. Driving Hurl, and she's fouled by
Looks like Mason's going to get
Mason,
the call.
and I believe that'll be Mason's second.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Knott County has two people with 2 fouls, Mason and Sloan, or Gayhart, Mason and Gayhart. So far, not a move has been made to replace her, and going to the line is Kinsey Hurl. First one is good.
Nice free throw shooter, Hurl.
Rolls this one in as well, and Knott County, ball almost stolen away. Sloan has it, jumps it ahead to Mullins. Mullins in front court. Letcher, no good, and out of bounds. It will go back to Owsley County.
Fletcher was standing out of bounds. The ball come out, and she touched it. If she hadn't have touched it, they would have got the ball back, but she had no chance there. Her ball straight at her. Here comes Smith.
Ball out of bounds, touched out of bounds by Sloan.
So far, Lynch is not got started here, just the one bucket.
She goes to her strong hand through a bad pass. Maggard comes away with it. Gets it ahead, and Mason now to Sloan in the corner. Open Mullins. Boy, you better not leave her open.
First 3-pointer.
18-16. Mullins with a big three-point basket out of the corner. Lynch drives, kicks it in the corner to Smith. Smith turns, goes up, left it short. Mullins has the rebound. Gets it out to Sloan. In a hurry, Sloan in the corner. There's Mason, and it's no good.
A little short. Good follow through. Here comes Smith for Owsley.
Driving on Maggard. They will double team her in the corner now, and she lost it out of bounds. But it was touched last by Mullins.
Owsley's basketball, 18-16, Knott County by 2.
And now double dribbling by Hurl. It'll go back over to Knott County Central.
I think Fletcher calls Lynch to, she was getting ready to make a pivot, and Fletcher being there changed her from putting the ball down.
Patriots down low, Fletcher, no good. She missed the layup. Headed the other way is Johnson. They'll pull it back outside, trailing by 2, and start the offense. Hurl, they drop it down low to the big girl. She is tied up in there by Sloan, and it's going to go over to Knott County Central. That was Murray, and Sloan in there tied her up. In the lineup comes Shoust. And Gayhart comes back as Fletcher will have a seat.
Johnson will take a break for Owsley.
Just got to be careful. Gayhart can't pick up a silly foul. They almost lost it there. She has it back in front court.
Good pressure by Owsley County. Knott County trying to get it in a set.
A couple of 8th grade point guards in this game. One for each team, and the bright future for both these teams.
Absolutely.
Because of Gayhart and Smith.
They're dandies.
Mullins will take it to the basket, high off the glass, no good. Rebound, here comes Lynch. Lobs it down low, and Hurl will bring it back outside. Inside 5 minutes, second quarter. Only one foul called in the game on Owsley County. Knott County has 4, but the problem is 2 girls have all 4 fouls. Yeah. Driving is Hurl. Kicks it back outside as they'll reload again. Here goes Smith. Threw it high up off the glass, and it goes in. Nice shot by Smith, the 8th grader.
Got the roll, Hurl, and it goes. Nice move.
Sloan underneath, open. Mullins missed it. Mullins got it back, lost it again. Now coming out there with it is Sloan, and she's finally fouled. I believe it's going to be on Shoust. Letcher will come back. Leaving will be Mullins. Coach Honeycutt plays 6 people primarily, and he'll give them all a minute here or there, won't he?
He will.
And it comes to Gayhawk.
Mason.
Not no good. Mason missed it, and with a tie score, Owsley County will look for the lead.
Mason normally pretty good shooter from that corner. Shot it a little hard that time. 3:57.
Boy, Owsley County is very well coached basketball.
They are.
I'm here to tell you, as a ball, hurl, or length backed up, Fletcher has her.
And you know, when you win 3 regional championships in a row, you have to be doing something right.
And we got timeout on the floor. A quick 30-second timeout by Coach Travis Smith of Owsley County. We'll keep it right here and tell you coming up next, it'll be Hazard and Letcher Central. That may be a better game than people might think, you know.
Listen, if I had a team in the 14th region and you say I could have Caudle and Mullins, I'll take it.
I'll take it and take my chances.
Yeah,
You're exactly
absolutely
right. Boy, a good one brewing here. We're tied at 18. Owls will have the basketball when we get back to play. Four juniors, an 8th grader, and a sophomore. That is who have played for Owsley County. Here goes Link, drives it, cuts it back to Shouse, and she walks.
I thought Shouse should have shot that one, Hurl. It wasn't a bad shot. She's used to that range. Nerves. This is a big game. The kids are going to have a little nerves right now.
Sloan, the senior, going to take it all the way and lay it in. Sloan with a big game. And it's 20-18 in favor of the Patriots.
Sloan has 6 for Knott County.
Well, you got to make her pick the ball up, David. You can't let her continue to drive all the way. Lynch gets it back to McKenzie, and they will pull it outside and reload the gun. Here's that play where they set the back screen, but very alertly, Mason picked up Lynch that time.
This could be a big foul. It is a big foul. It's on Mason, and she has 3.
That is 3 on Mason, and she's going to have to come out of there.
Yeah,
As coming back in is Mullins. Boy, that's a big loss right there. 3 fouls on Mason. Here goes Hurl, goes into the corner for a long 3. Good by Johnson.
Nice shot by Johnson over there.
Front court, Knott County with it. Mullins lays it in. What a great fast break.
Good
What
pass.
a great break of the press. And driving, laying it up the other way.
Hurl.
Is Hurl.
She's got 8.
Here goes Sloan. She circles, comes back inside, missed the shot. Rebound, Owsley County. We have a 1-point lead for the Owls. Johnson in front court. Gets it back out to Hurl. Minute 56 to go. Driving with it is Hurl. Now Johnson, she got a big 3 a few minutes ago. There's a 3 the other way by Smith. No good. Rebound. Run out. Here goes Maggard. Cross court. Fletcher. And she got hammered by Lynch. And so Fletcher will go to the line. Lynch came down trying to block the shot and got her between the eyes, didn't she?
Well, she was going to make sure Fletcher didn't make that shot, but Fletcher went strong to the bucket.
Presley Fletcher. Good.
Presley has 8 for the Patriots.
Tied at 23. Fletcher gives the Patriots the lead, 24-23.
Make it 9.
Fletcher and Sloan have led the way scoring-wise for the Patriots.
Absolutely. Owsley County with all 5 on the outside. Now they bring Murray to the right corner, Johnson to the left, and here's
underneath, shot put up, no good. Rebound Mullins. A run out to Fletcher. Nobody will catch her. She lays it in.
And Fletcher.
Presley Fletcher, the freshman timeout, Owsley County. 1:10 to go, second quarter, 26-23. Patriots will be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Minute 10 to go. 26-23. Owsley will bring it up.
And Hurl on controls as she walks it across the timeline, met there by Gayhart. The other night when I talked to Smith, the 8th grader for Owsley County, she talked about the times that she and Gayhart had played against each other at the Sportsplex in Iman when for years they played together. Ball inside, picked off by Mullins. Mullins on the move. Mullins all the way to the basket. Lays it up no good. Boy, she is having a tough luck.
She's not shooting it well today. She's trying too hard. When you try too hard, it gets to you. She just needs to relax, put the ball in the square, and play her game.
20 seconds to go, and Owsley County looks like they'll take the last look. Pearl at 12 seconds. Gets it over to Johnson. Long three, Leach rattled out at the buzzer, and that one would have tied it up had it dropped, but it did not. We go to the half with a score. Knott County Central 26, Owsley County 23. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Good one in the girls' regional tournament semifinal round. We'll be back.
These may cause drowsiness, so until you know how you will react to the medication, do not operate heavy machinery. Like your car.
Oh. Totally.
There's more than one way to be under the influence.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
Hey, it's Fun Arts. Welcome to the show, friends. If you're a longtime watcher of the show, you know that I'm a bit of a ladies' man. And today I'm here to tell you one of my secrets. Online dating. You know that if you're not smoking in your profile pic, you get doubled matches? The only thing smoking in my picture is my bod. So ditch the smoking pics. or I'm gonna left swipe that. Check out thetruth.com to see how you can left swipe that.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor. Recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Tough drivers, tough competition, and tough tracks. It's time to get dirty. The most competitive series on dirt with the biggest names in late model racing. Jonathan Davenport, Tyler Erb, Earl Pearson Jr., Jimmy Owens, and more. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
You don't need dip to be a great player. You need dedication.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School. We're at halftime of the first game, semifinal game, Knott County Central, Owsley County. Some stats here for Owsley County here in the first half. Lindsay Lynch has 4, Lexi Lynch rather. And then Kinsey Hurl has 8 for the Owsley County Owls. Carly Smith has also put in 4. Schaus has 2, and Johnson has pitched in 5 for Owsley County. Now for Knott County Central, Presley Fletcher has led the way for them. She has had a nice game, first game of the tournament as a Patriots won, and she was big in that one, and she's come back tonight with fire in her eyes again. She's got 11 at the half. Natalie Sloan has 6, the only senior on the team. Mullins with 5, and Kylie Gayhart with 2. And Gayhart picked up 2 quick fouls there in the first quarter. Also, Brooke Mason hit the 1 jumper outside about 16 feet on the right side. She's got 2, and that's the scoring for Knott County. 26 for Knott County, 23 for Owsley. And Harold, it's been Fletcher again, the young freshman.
She has drove the wagon for this team. And I'll be honest with you, I've been impressed with the play of Knott County's lone senior, Sloan. She has taken care of the basketball, something that she has a tendency sometimes not to do. She has made her opportunities count when she's gotten into the paint, something that Mullins to this point has not done. And Maggard has been non-existent. I don't remember her taking but one shot, and that was a runner. They need to get her more involved in the offense. A player with the offensive talents of Abby Maggard, you got to turn her loose and let her play.
And in the turnovers, Owsley County, which this is not usual for them, they have 10, and Knott Central has 2 turnovers. So
well, I think the thing that really jumped out at me, and sitting here watching it and now reflecting back on it here at the high, other than the opening bucket, couple of buckets by Lynch, all of a sudden, Presley Fletcher shut her down.
Yes.
She, in the second quarter especially, you saw Fletcher really here in front of us on the defensive end, overplaying Lynch and making her work real hard to get the ball. And I think it kind of wore her down just a little bit. Coach Smith said in his pregame, sometimes she has a tendency to get a little tired if somebody plays physical with her. And I think that's what Presley Fletcher has done.
Yeah, I mean, I've been impressed with her speed. I mean, she just takes off. She's one of the quicker players in this region. And I've been impressed with Smith of Owsley County, Harold. She has been able to control the ball. The turnovers have not come from her. It's come from when she passes the ball. Murray's had trouble with the turnovers. She has 3. And when she's getting the basketball on the right side of the free throw lane, Patriots are doubling her and causing her some problems. So she's going to be a little more stronger for Owsley County there when she receives the ball. I agree with you. I think Maggard, she's got to get involved.
She just got to get more offensive-minded and get involved a little more. She's got to realize that she is a scorer, and she can put up points in a hurry. Got to go out there and take care of business. We know she can do it. We have seen her throughout this year put up some really great numbers, and at times she has seemed sometimes to just get lost, and a young player will do that a lot, David. Unless you play every trip, sometimes you can get lost, and I think the Maggard does that sometimes.
Now, on the foul situation for Knott Central, only one player that's really in trouble at this point, and that's Mason. She has 3. So, Coach Honeycutt will sure I'm bring her off here pretty soon and put her back, but she's going to have to play smart. Owsley County really doesn't have anybody in any foul trouble. They're set, ready to go, and can be aggressive.
Maggard will throw it in for the Patriots as they get back to play. No, it is Lynch that will throw it in. Owsley County has the basketball. 3-point Patriot lead, and Lynch met immediately by Fletcher as we start the third quarter.
Now Lynch is going to have to get involved for Owsley County. She got 4 points. She's a big scorer for them. She's going to have to get it and start taking it to the hoop.
They go down inside and now kick it back outside. Driving with it. Hurl shut off there by Gayhart.
Owsley very patient with the basketball. We're down to 7-15. Man-to-man defense by Knott County. There's what we were talking about.
And it put up an end.
Lynch gets it down low. They rotate it around. She gets the opportunity with a shot.
Maggard in front court, fires it across court. Back outside it comes to Gayhart. Mager went down. She looks like she may be hurt a little bit. They get it over to Sloan. Mager bent over. Sloan penetrates. Nice move. Missed the shot. Taken down, put back up, and what do we got? A double dribble.
26-25. Owsley can take the lead. I seen Coach Smith. He came out. He set his play for Lynch to get the ball on the block. Knott County missing an easy shot down here. Also, both coaches come out, ran a good play to start the second half with.
Hurl trying to drive on Gayhart. Gayhart shuts her off. 6:10 to go, 26-25. Low-scoring affair, as one would expect in a regional semifinal game with two teams that are this evenly matched.
You are right.
Lynch backs up on the dribble.
Fletcher is guarding Lynch, and Fletcher with that speed can help to take balls away from her, but Lynch is good leaping the build if the ball goes up.
Lynch has it now. She comes off the high ball screen. Mullins picks her up. Mullins strong enough to keep Lynch out of that paint that time, David.
Yeah, Mullins will take care of the paint now.
Johnson, no good. Rebound, Mullins. Patriots in a hurry. Bad pass thrown out of bounds. It's touched and will stay with Knott County Central.
Looks like Mullins will toss it in for the Patriots to Sloan.
Mullins open out of the corner for three. Yes, sir. A quick inbound pass, and then she just stepped back in the corner and nailed a three. And Mullins now with 8 points. Driving, put up no good. Mullins has the rebound. Outlet pass Fletcher. She'll hold it up. Get it out to Gayhart. Now to Mullins outside the arc. She'll back up. Now they'll set the offense. 4-point Patriot lead.
(29-25).
Maggard has it way outside, guarded out there by Murray.
Coach Honeycutt being very patient here, wanting a good look.
Fletcher and Lynch, they've guarded each other all night. Out it comes to Gayhart, and now to Maggard way out behind the arc. Thought about taking that one, I think. She will take it. In and out, rimmed in, and popped right back out of there. Here comes Lynch in front court. That would have been a big bucket.
That would have been huge for Knott County.
29-25, 3:42 to go. Johnson.
She's not going to take
Somebody
this.
left Lynch alone. Boy, that's a mistake, but she missed the shot.
Sloan not aggressive.
Got the ball knocked down. And they go underneath for Murray. Back outside. McKendy or Hurl, and she'll have to bring it outside and start it over again.
Johnson.
Good help defense right there by the Patriots.
Good job, and nice hustle by Owsley County to get that ball back.
Boy, Mager goes down again. She's out guarding Lynch now. They throw it inside, and the ball is stolen. Here goes Sloan, and she got fouled by Johnson. Knott County turning them over a little bit more than I think Coach Smith is happy with right now.
Well, I think Coach Smith wanted the ball down here rotated to the other side on the baseline. He had an open girl if he rotated it quick.
Sloan outside will back up now, set the offense. Throw the bad pass.
We have seen that, and Smith.
And a run out and a bucket. No, Smith missed it, and jump ball, and it'll go to the Patriots, I believe.
We have seen a lot of missed layups on that right side down here on this goal. You got to put that ball soft in the square and give it an opportunity. Sloan with it. Smith on her.
Sloan lobs it ahead to Maggard. Maggard takes it into the paint, goes all the way and lays it in. Give her her first bucket. And the Patriots out on top by 6. Back the other way. Earl with it. Biggest lead of the night for either team on the board right now. 6-point Patriot lead. Owsley being very patient with the basketball.
They've tried to go into Murray, but she's not had success holding on to the basketball. She's had trouble catching it and doing something with it.
Through now, and the ball picked off by Gayhart. 2-on-1 with Fletcher. Fletcher will go in and lay it in. Back the other way quickly. Owsley County Smith with it. And timeout, Travis Smith. 1:33 to go, and Knott County is out on top by 8. And we'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. At Homes for Our Troops, we build specially adapted mortgage-free homes with features like wheelchair access and pull-down cabinets that allow them to focus on their recovery and family. We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Things not beneficial to driving well. Spa day with hummus mask. Feeling the burn. Baking delicious cupcakes. Think that's crazy? Well, texting and driving is no different. Now that's safe driving.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School, the site of the girls' 14th regional tournament. 33-25, Knott County. 1:33 to go in the third period. Harold, Knott County in a little bit of a run right now.
Yes, they are, and Coach Smith realized it is too as well.
Travis Smith does a great job in Owsley County. Jeff Honeycutt over at Knott County. Good program going there as well.
8-point lead, and they go down inside. Turned her head, did Mullins, and Smith there to lay it in. Back the other way.
She's
Here
got
comes
6.
Sloan. Gets it over to Gayhart. Now to Fletcher, and they'll set the offense. Inside a minute. In the corner it goes. Mullins 3, no good. Mullins got her own rebound. Goes back up inside, and she got fouled. Foul's going to be on Murray, and Mullins will go to the line for 2. Kara Mullins.
Nice free throw shooter. First one's
Bottom of the well.
She's got 9 on the scoreboard. One more, double digits. Too
no
strong.
Good. Rebound and run out. Here comes Lynch. Fletcher waits for her, and she'll have to circle and bring it back outside.
Lynch, very good ball handler.
Driving, almost lost it. There goes Lynch back door, pull up 10-footer, no good, but they're going to get Presley Fletcher with a foul.
Lynch, a good free throw shooter.
That's
Harold.
the first foul on Presley Fletcher.
Yep.
She has scored 13 points for
Look for
Patriot.
Coach Smith to tell Lynch she's got to start taking the basketball to the rim, Harold.
Lexi Lynch lays it up and in. She's got 7 points.
One player on either team in double figures.
Lynch gets them both, and it is 34-29. Gayhart weaving her way through traffic. Gets it ahead to Sloan. Now Mullins, 3-on-1 over to Maggard. Short jumper, good.
Nice touch by Abby Maggard.
Second basket for Maggard, and here comes Owsley County. And at the buzzer, the shot no good. And we'll go to the fourth quarter with Knott County Central leading 36-29. We'll be back as we roll on from Whitesburg.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
Which of the angles on the board are the one from the quiz on Friday? Jaden?
Research shows more and more 12 to 15-year-olds have arteries similar to that of a 45-year-old. But it doesn't have to be that way. Don't let your children grow up too fast. Encourage them to act their age through regular exercise and healthy eating.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Knott County leading 36-29, and Earl, Knott County a big third quarter. Played well. Owsley's got to match some energy and intensity here.
Well, they got to find somebody to score the basketball besides Lynch.
Yeah.
Lynch now to McKenzie, to Hurl, as she will handle it outside. They have switched off, and now Presley Fletcher will guard Hurl. She drives her to the baseline, shoots it up, no good. Rebound tipped around, coming out there with it is Fletcher. Goes behind her back with a dribble. Fires it down underneath to Maggard, can't handle it out of bounds. No, we got a foul. Foul was on number 13, and
little bump in there.
31, and that was Johnson.
Little bump there near the mark on the side of the court. Blows
Sloan will start the fourth quarter on the bench as Brooke Mason comes back in. Patriots have some young ladies that can score the basketball right now out there. Fletcher with, oh, what a nice bounce pass underneath, put up and in by Mullins. Oh, my goodness, put a star beside that play. 38-29, 9-point Patriot lead.
11 for Mullins as she continues.
Boy, you just forget how good Presley Fletcher is. I'm telling you, this young lady has a chance. Keep working hard.
Yeah.
Stay humble, stay hungry.
Yeah.
She can be as good as she wants to be.
Absolutely. She's got a lot of speed.
Johnson straight away, jumper no good, rebound. Mason gets it out to Gayhart and ahead to Mason. Fletcher wants three, no good. Mullins underneath, and she is fouled. As
Owsley,
I don't think there'll be any free throws coming on this, to be honest with you.
Owsley, they're not moving right now. They're standing still. Lynch is not taking it to the goal. They've got to get focused. Not Central doing a good job defensively right now.
And it comes to Mullins. She'll drive it into the basket. Goes up and lays it in. Kara Mullins beginning to show why she was the most valuable player in that tournament last year.
13 for her. Her and Presley Fletcher are tied in scoring for Knott County.
Smith works it all the way to the baseline. Maggard will turn her there. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter, and Knott County has extended the lead to 11. Driving Lynch, step back jumper, no. Fletcher has it. Fletcher all the way, leaves it off with Mullins. No good. Rebound, who else? Fletcher. There's Mason. That's no good. Mullins has it. Put it back up. No good, but she'll go to the line. And right now, Knott County's starting to exert itself a little bit.
Yeah, and Coach Smith, he's worried because not only are they coming down and getting a shot, they're starting to get 2 and 3 because they're going to the board and out working.
Going to the line will be Carol Mullins. And she missed it. She fell back off the line.
You can't do that. You've got to stay on the line and shoot the basketball. And the crowd, I've just noticed her, we're starting to get more
Pretty
and more.
good crowd on hand in the semifinal. No good. Rebound underneath. Mullins gets it back. Spins, puts it up. No good. Fletcher underneath. She puts it up. No good. Mullins again. No good. This time Fletcher has it. Goes back up inside. No good. And finally, we got a foul underneath on Mullins. Mullins and Fletcher playing volleyball in there right now.
Coach Honeycutt, you know, he'd like to have that bucket, but he was impressed with the effort right there.
I guarantee you that was winning basketball effort right there. Smith comes in front court. Maggard turns her, and she'll bring it back outside, set the offense. Smith drives baseline. Somebody partially blocked that. Presley, Fletcher all the way. No good, but she'll go to the line. Foul's going to be on Lynch. Knott County beating them down court. Just their quickness starting to show.
Knott County getting 3 shots down here. Owsley getting 1 up here, and that's going to get you.
Fletcher's shot is good.
14 for her tonight. Leading scorer for Knott Central. Shooting for number 15, and it drops.
Good. And we got timeout, Knott County Central. 5:10 to go, 4th quarter. Knott County Central 42, Owsley County 29. We'll be back to watching Hometown 25.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Get along down the road. We got a long, long way to go. Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try. Get along while we can. Always give love the upper hand. Paint a wall, learn to dance. Call your mom, buy a boat, sing a song, make a friend. Can't we all get along?
.42-29 with 5:10 to go, and Owsley County is going to have to make a run, and they're going to have to make it pretty quick.
Yeah, Lynch is going to have to turn this loose and drive to the goal. Coach knows that.
Lynch fired, no good. Rebound taken down by Hurl. She'll back out. Got the long rebound. She'll drive in now. Mullins turns her. Gayhart picks her up. Knott County's defense has been very impressive. They go inside to Hurl. She goes up, misses a shot, rebound down, and who else but Fletcher, or Mullins, gets it out. Maggard and Fletcher, no good.
I like the layup by Fletcher. She used the correct hand to put it up.
And the ball blocked out of bounds the other way. No, it didn't go out of bounds. Maggard has it. Fires it ahead to Mason, and she walked. Coach Johnny kept wanting them to slow down, but good luck slowing down a girls' basketball team.
You don't slow the car down.
No. Driving Hurl, fires it up, no good, but we got a foul. That's going to be on Mason, maybe?
Yeah, that's going to be her fourth.
No, it is
Gayhart? Oh, that surprised me. I thought he pointed at Mason.
Gayhart picks up her third, and Hurl will go to the line. Shot is good.
You know, that's their first point in a long time.
Yes, it is, 42-30.
She has 9 on the ball game.
18 to go.
Owsley County, a lot of youth. Going to have a good ball club.
Again.
Got a good ball club right now.
Mason gets it into Sloan. Ahead to Presley and now to Maggard. Gets it over to Sloan. Patriots trying to kill a little clock, look like. 4 minutes to go. Gayhart drives underneath. Fletcher put it back up over her head, no good. And it will be Owsley County basketball.
I like the effort by Gayhart going after that ball. That's a nice play from Gayhart.
Long three, no good. Rebound down inside. Mason has it. Turn. And we're going to get a timeout by Knott County Central. 3:43. Mason was double teamed and nowhere to go. And a quick timeout. Good thinking on her part.
Yeah, smart play.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Coming up next, our friend sitting beside of us here will have a vested interest in this next game.
Oh, there's no question.
Oh, he's a Cougar through
Is he a Cougar fan?
He's a Cougar
I'll
through
tell you what, he's done a nice job up here.
I'll tell you what, he's taking care of us, hasn't he? Put him on the payroll. This man is, are you going to be wild for the Cougars next game? There you go.
Say hello to Greg Mullins looking in, Rick Adams and Shelbyville. Glad to have them all along, Harold Mullins.
Oh, a lot of people watching tonight's game.
And her boss, Kim
And I
King.
got to say hello
to
Roberta. She's in Elizabethtown watching.
There we go.
Maggard, right side, Fletcher. Good three-point basket by Presley Fletcher. Young lady has no concept of any pressure. I mean, she just goes and plays basketball. Sloan, double team. Mason down low, and Maggard is fouled, and she'll go to the line with 3:11 to go in a 12-point lead.
Owsley's got to make a move now if they're going to make a move at all. There's just, the clock is starting to become their enemy.
Coach Honeycutt has got to be very impressed with the way his team
has played in the regional.
Has handled the pressure of playing in a regional.
You know, they played well other night, I thought. Had good movement, and tonight their defense has been special.
Maggard shot is good. 46-33. 13-point lead quickly in front court. Lynch turns, goes to the basket, and lays it in.
For Lynch. Lynch
and a run out ahead of the pack. Here goes Fletcher. Good.
20. She lights the scoreboard.
Presley Fletcher. She loves talking to me, don't she?
Yes.
I tell you, you can't not talk to her the way she plays. Rebound is a foul. It's going to be in. Presley Fletcher slow to get up. It'll be Patriot basketball. And Mullins will come back after a brief stay on the bench. And leaving will be Mason. Maggard, front court Sloan. Oh, no, look past and Fletcher, good. Boy, Knott County Central playing basketball like they want to go back to Rupper Ranch.
This game is over, Harold.
And we got a foul. That's going to be on Presley Fletcher. 2:29 to go, 15-point Patriot lead. Boy, Mullins with an absolute no-look dime dropped on Presley Fletcher.
Yeah, this team
I'd be interested. I don't know if our friends over here from Bluegrass Sports have seen Presley Fletcher play a lot. I don't know if you guys had seen a Presley Fletcher play a lot, but she's a basketball player and only a freshman.
We'll talk to him here in a second, Harold.
There's a drive and good by Smith. 2:13 to go. Patriots got that rebound, but just did not control it.
Gotta hang on to the basketball. Got to be physical and strong with it.
50-37, and Smith shot it good.
Owsley has to press and try to get some turnovers here, and Knott County's going to start going to the foul line.
Mullins gets it to Maggard. Short jump shot, good.
Great.
Not good. He just playing well. That's all you can say, David. They're just playing well. Inside 2 minutes.
They've hit it at the right time, and Coach Honeycutt has done that the last 3 or 4
and they're going to call a foul on Gayhart, and I don't know about that.
Well, all you can do is move on. The striped shirt is called.
Going to the line, Hurl will shoot a pair. Shot is good.
Excellent.
Gayhart, an 8th grader.
Excellent tournament being put on by Letcher County Central here, Harold. Good hospitality room.
You cannot say enough about.
And we'll go back over to Knott County Sunday, and Miss King always runs a #1 ship over there.
Here goes Sloan, no good. Mullins rebound, put it back up, and she will go to the line, and she is fouled with 1:46 to go.
Owsley can just not rebound the basketball in the second half, Earl. I mean, it's a tale of 2 stories. First half, getting on the boards, doing a good job, but second half, they just did not rebound the basketball well.
Interesting to see after the game how much Knott County has out-rebounded.
Oh, it's
Owsley County.
We got our stats coming right at us here, and we're going to give those details out a little bit after the game.
Shot no good. Presley Fletcher with another rebound. Gets it outside to Mason, and they'll hold it. And the foul's going to be on Owsley County with 1:40 to go, and Natalie Sloan will go to the line.
Stick around out of the basketball game. Harold will go out and get a quick interview with Presley Fletcher and Miss Mullins, of course. 2 young ladies of Knott County Central. Cara Mullins.
Shot no good. Rebound Maggard, and jump ball will go with Owsley County. Earl working, gets it back over to Johnson. And we got a turnover and a foul in backcourt, and Mullins is going to go back to the foul line. And the foul's going to be on Johnson. 1:24 to go, and while I have seen sicker dogs than this get well, not very often.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. In the district tournament, I didn't think there was movement. I didn't think there was energy.
Mullins shot no good, and Coach Honeycutt just looked
But
at him.
evidently, Coach Honeycutt went and fixed a good breakfast and got these kids all fired up, Harold Mullins.
This one is good, and it is 54 to 30, or 40. Down low it goes to Murray, back outside to Johnson. Smith with it, fires a long 3. That's no good, out of bounds. It'll go to Knott County Central.
I want to say also, Coach Smith of Owsley County done a great job with these kids.
Hey, let me
Harold.
tell you something.
Good coach.
That man can coach the game of basketball. He's got some great kids. And there's a turnover. Mullins turns it over, run out the other way. Lynch lays it in. He's got some great kids, and with 1 minute to go, he's down by 12. But I tell you what, don't you worry about the Owls.
That's right.
We'll see them again some other time, I guarantee you.
Good coach. Those kids play hard. They play together. They're going to be heard from. They're in the semifinals of the regional tournament, and put on an impressive show. Then you look at Coach Honeycutt's team, only 1 senior, so you know Coach Honeycutt going to make some more trips back to the regional tournament. Winston Lee, the head coach at Letcher Central's got his music on, and he likes that strong music. Here comes Sloan. Good pass down. Presley Fletcher.
They go underneath, and Mullins is fouled.
Johnson's going to get fouled. Johnson did one thing. She made sure Mullins was not going to get that layup. She got her money's worth.
Going to the line will be Mullins.
Johnson going to foul
And that
out.
is 5 fouls on Johnson, and with 54 seconds to
Had
go.
a good tournament.
Yes,
Johnson
she did.
did.
Childs comes in to replace her.
She had a good tournament.
Knott County will be appearing in their 4th straight 14th Region Championship game. The last 3 they won.
Well, it's hard to beat that formula. Coach Honeycutt loves the game of ball, and also on that bench, Megan and Larry Hayes. And Coach Hayes, a very good fundamental coach, and Megan loves the game as well. Good player in high school and college. And I think she's going to be a good coach when she gets up there as
Foul
well.
on Sloan.
Coach Hayes is one of the better coaches you'll see, Harold, teach the bounce pass low on the block and back to the foul line. He does a great job at that.
At the line is Pearl. Her shot is good, 56-43. Presley Fletcher will leave the game, and Mullins comes in, and boy, that young lady has played herself some kind of basketball tournament.
I don't think she
Shot
can
is good.
slow down to know if she's doing bad or good, Harold.
In comes to Maggard, jumps it ahead to Mullins, now to Sloan. Runs it down, lost it. Gayhart picks it up, brings it out of trouble. Underneath open, Mullins
Nice
good.
pass by Mason. I like that, sharing the ball.
Mullins now with 19. Long 3, Hurl. Bopped in and out of there. Rebound down to Mason. 20 seconds, and Owsley County, I don't believe, will foul. Yes, they will. And Mullins will go to the line if she can convert.
And
she can pick up. She can, for the 5th straight regional tournament game she has played in, she will play 20. She will score 20-plus points. And I said before the game, she scores 20, they're a winner.
Yeah.
And she backed off of the.
Well, it's not bad, Harold. If she don't score 20, they're going to be a winner, it looks like, because the time is against Alley and the game is run out. You don't see her miss 2 that often. 17 seconds. Hall will be going out, and she's going to have some ladies with him. Mullins, Sloan, and Fletcher will join him. Fletcher will be the player of the game, but we're going to ask Mullins and Sloan to come along. Owsley County, great season by Coach Smith. He did a great job with these kids in Little Short. 58-44, Knott County Central moves on to tomorrow night to face the winner of Hazard and Letcher County Central. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the players of the game. This is Hometown 24 right here.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfies, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Welcome back here courtside, and I have with me our co-players of the game for Knott County Central, freshman Presley Fletcher, and also junior Carol Mullins. And first of all, let me talk to you first and get you out of here. I seem to talk to you a lot here lately. You just love to talk to me post-game, don't you?
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Let's talk a little bit about this game. You came in here, a lot of people worried about this Owsley County team. In the first 2 or 3 trips down court, Lynch scored easy buckets, and then you shut her down. What did you do differently?
I didn't really force her to her right last time, but this time I made sure she had to go to her right more like than her left.
You girls look like you got a lot of early offense. Was you looking to run at every opportunity?
Yes, that's what we do to pretty much every team. We look to run it down the throats, and that's what we're best at, so we do that.
This is 4 straight years that Knott County will play in the championship game. They've won the other 3, just one more to go.
Yes, I'm so excited. I hope before, Pete. It's going to be awesome if we do. We just got to play hard.
Congratulations, great game.
Thank you.
I'm going to talk to me a buddy over here, okay? And now, Kara Mullins, and I said before the game that if you scored 20 points, Knott County would win. You missed 2 free throws that kept you from getting 20, but we won anyway. But do you realize in the last 5 regional tournament games that you have played in, you had at least 20 points?
Yeah, we usually focus on the defensive end because that's what gets us all of our points.
Well, I tell you what, your defensive effort was great, but I was much more impressed with the fact that you won the Battle of the Boards really handedly. Did you all come in here concentrating on rebounding the basketball?
Yeah, like Coach said, rebounding and defense is what gets us to where we want to go.
Well, you got one more game to go to make it 4 straight trips to Rupp Arena, but another big stepping stone to come up here Saturday night. Does it matter to you who you play?
No, we're just still going to work hard and just try to get back to Rupp for the 4th time.
Well, congratulations on a great game. You girls go home, get some rest, and be right back here tomorrow night to try to win a championship.
Thank you.
All righty. Kara Mullins, our co-player of the game, junior from Knott County Central. The Patriots win going away as they hand Owsley County a pretty sound beating here in the semifinal round of the 14th Region Tournament. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have our coaches in game number 2 when we roll on from Whitesburg.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Owsley College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
My friend looks at me and she goes, "You're having a stroke." If you're having a stroke, hopefully someone that's watching you or seeing it unfold knows FAST, which is face, arm, speech, and time to call 911. After the stroke, I just felt like I lost everything. If you don't have purpose, you end up with no reason to fight. I am Angie Aparo, and all I wanted to do was sing again.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
You don't need this on the field. You need skill.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School, the site of the girls' 14th regional tournament. Getting ready for the second game here as the Hazard Bulldogs will take on the Letcher County Central Cougars. With me, Coach Larry Cottle of the Hazard Bulldogs. Coach, big game, second round. Each game's big. You come to the region. What has the Bulldogs got to do tonight to stay focused and stay ready?
Well, we got to keep them off the boards. You know, they're a big physical team. They rebound the ball well. They shoot really well from about 15 foot and in. So you got to keep them off the offensive boards and keep them out of the paint as much as possible. And hope to contain them down there, and maybe they're missing outside and make a game out of it. Now, Cougars in their offensive structure, Coach, they like to move the ball around. They've got a young lady named Callie Bates who's tough on the inside. Will you double her, or you have a structure set up to work on her, or how you going to handle Banks? We're not for sure. Put you on the spot a little bit. Well, one thing about her is not only is she good down low because of the strength and stuff, she can shoot the ball outside well too. So you got to pay attention to where she's at all night long. You'll see different things out of us tonight against her. Now, Cougars are going to have to deal with two young ladies, Cottle and Mullins, some of the best guards in this area. They play well together. Yeah, they play really well together. Our team, you know, we struggle at times, but we come together at times. Them two guards control the tempo of the game. I don't know if you watch us play, but usually if we want to play fast, I say speed it up, and they'll speed it up. So tonight, I think you'll see a lot of that. We're going to play fast some, slow it down, control the game as much as possible, and hope that we shoot outside. Last time we played these guys, we shot 28% for the game. So, you know, when you shoot like that, you don't beat people. What can't you get into tonight that if you do, it's going to hurt you? What do you have to stay out of? It just depends on how our defense is going. I've been preaching to the girls, you know, if you're playing good defense, you limit them one shot and they're not shooting a high percentage, and by gosh, let's fire it up. Let's push the ball and fire it up and try to score some points. But if our defense is not working well and they're coming down here and scoring, then we got to control the offensive end and make sure we're getting good shots. Coach, we're expecting a tight game here, and I know you are too, and I'm thinking who comes out 3 or 4 points is going to win this ball game. Yeah, it's going to be a single-digit game, I think. I'm hoping it comes down to free throws, because we're a daggone good free throw shooting team. But we'll see what happens. Well, you've been playing great here of late. You've been one of those teams, you and Owsley. Owsley didn't have the energy the second half. Played a great first half, but the energy ran out. But you two teams have been playing some of the best basketball here of late. Yeah, I think the 4 teams that's in the semis is probably what most people was expecting to be there anyway, you know. This is going to be a good matchup, and whoever wins this game is going to be a good matchup for Knott. So, you know, either way you go, it's going to be a good tournament. You're right, Coach. Coach, I want to wish you the best. Always good to see you, and the best of luck to you. Thanks, sir. Coach Larry Cottle of the Hazard Bulldogs. We're going to take a break. Coach Keith Baker will be coming up as we keep rolling on from Wattsburg with high school basketball here on Hometown 24.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available, whether that be through expansion of our fiber-to-the-home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
All right, welcome back to Letcher County Central. With me now is Coach Keith Baker of the Letcher County Cougars. Coach, the Hazard Bulldogs has come to town. 2 fine ball teams, the Cougars and the Bulldogs. What does the Cougars have to do to be successful tonight?
Well, we have to make our easy shots and utilize our size, inside and take care of the basketball and stop Cottle and Mullins from going off on us. You know, they got 3 good guards. They got 2 good dribble penetrators and get to the rim and score, and then they got Sturgill who can shoot it from the outside. And they also got a big girl that can score also.
Now you have a good balanced team. Boggs has improved. Bates, I think, has got better from last year. Callie Bates has been tough on the block and outside.
Yeah, she's an inside-out player. You know, she's our leading scorer, and she can score inside and out and grab rebounds and play like a guard and play like a post player.
One girl that has fooled me, Coach, on your basketball team, she's a couch, and she's helped your ball club.
Yeah, she has. Kira's come in. Kira's probably one of the best offensive players we've got. She's getting more physical each day, and playing at a varsity level, you got to be physical this time of year. And she's getting better and better at that.
I noticed in the first game, Owsley hit the boards the first half. Second half they didn't. Knott County hit them second half. This Hazard team likes to get up and down. The Cougars will go up and down when they get the opportunity. But in a half-court set, who do you look to form what you need to have done, Coach?
Well, we try to get dribble penetration also. We try to run a lot of high-low stuff and isolation with Manx and Brooklyn Collins also. I hope that we control the pace and don't get in a running game with them.
Well, Coach, we're expecting a good ball game or you wouldn't be here, and we're looking for it. Your team is playing real good right now.
Yeah, they're playing good, and you got to play good this time of year, or you'd be at the house right now.
We call this the one and done.
Yeah, exactly.
Keith, it's always good to see you, and I want to wish you good luck tonight, but you're doing a wonderful job with your program.
Thank you.
Coach Keith Baker of the Letcher County Central Cougars. We're going to take a break, and high school basketball is coming up on Hometown 24.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First, I took them to feel better. Then, I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
Roll over. Can't high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
It's the taste of fresh, straight from the Kentucky land. Flavors, teasing, satisfying. It's recipes passed down, each word an expression of love. It's the taste of new and experimental. Time with family, friends, and friends to be made. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
These may cause drowsiness, so until you know how you will react to the medication, do not operate heavy machinery. Like your car.
Oh.
There's more than one way to be under the influence.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School. We're still about 11 and a half minutes away before we get this second game underway between Letcher County Central and Hazard. Got a halftime guest here, name of Coach Winston Lee of the Letcher County Cougars. He's getting ready on Sunday at 4 o'clock to go up against Coach Al Holland and the Bulldogs. Coach, always good to see you, and what a season turnaround. I'm telling you guys.
Man, it's crazy, right?
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I don't want you to take it the wrong way, because I think I didn't have you getting by the lines, brother. I mean, I'm out of...
That's totally fair. That's totally fair. I like that. You know, a lot of people didn't.
No.
It's, you know, a lot of people, and I'm sure people looked at our scores and stuff, but unless you were there, you had to have really witnessed the way that we found a way to lose throughout the season. I mean, we absolutely found ways to lose. And it was honestly like it got to the point where, I mean, it was comical. Like, I was like, what is going on? We fouled, you know, third game of the season, we're tie ball game with Belfry, have the ball, foul with 0.1 on the clock, turn it over and foul with 0.1 on the clock. They go to the free throw line, hit a free throw, they go home, you know, we go home a loser. We're up 10 to Wolf, obviously one of the better teams in the region now is obvious, but we're up 10 Wolf at home first game of the season with 4 minutes left. We're up 10 against Leslie with like 3 minutes left here at home at the end of the season.
Right.
We missed the last second shot against Leslie at Leslie. Like, there was so many games, overtime at Floyd Central, so many games that we could have, should have won, and the ball did not bounce our way. So we knew all along it was there, and honestly, you had to been there to every game to see just what was happening like halfway through the season. It was unbelievable how we were losing. And so for us, it's not that much of a surprise because we knew it was there all along. We just had to grind them out, you know, and the ball bounce our way at the end of the day.
Right.
And we've been just so blessed and fortunate that it's happened over the last 4 games.
Evidently, after all this has took place, you come to practice one day and something just happened.
Yeah.
For this to take place, the way you were playing.
Yeah.
So you came to practice. You had to have 2 or 3 real good practices.
Right.
Good movement, good atmosphere,
yeah,
and people starting to believe if we work hard, things could happen.
I hope, my prayer, man, is that people look at this season and they're like, okay, you know, the regular season, yeah, it could matter, but really it doesn't. I mean, it's like me and you've talked about before. It's 0-0 after that regular season's over.
You're right,
and anything is possible. And it's like all that's happened throughout the course of the year doesn't matter. Right. It matters in a sense that you take it and let it make you better. But really, at the end of the day, I mean, you're 0-0 going in there, and anything can happen.
Right. Let's talk about Hazard before I let you go here. I know you're busy. Coach Holland won the region. He's won it 9 times.
God, has he won it 9 times?
9 times.
9.
And I want you to know right off, he has worked extremely hard.
Yeah.
He loves this game.
Absolutely.
He's done a lot for basketball in this area, Coach Holland. He's scored like BB. BB's won it 4 times. He's been runner-up a couple times, and if I'm wrong on that, Coach King will send me a text on that. But BB's had a great run, and his run as well.
Yeah.
And Winston, you come over here, things not going well. I admire you for what you have accomplished with this ball club. You've got them playing hard. I don't think by far you're the talented team in this region.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you, they're playing with heart, and they're responding to what you're telling them.
I know this may not make sense to a whole lot of people, but for us at Letcher County Central, I can't say that we're going to have this superior talented team. So, how do we position ourselves to be able to beat guys like Hazard and Wolf and Knott, and how do we put ourselves in positions those guys? It's almost like we had to tear things down to build it back up. And so really at the start of the year, we really was taking steps to kind of back up to move forward, if that makes sense. And I know that's hard for people to do and to imagine, but literally that's what we had to do, and now we're starting to see that pay off.
Listen, you're in a one-game scenario. You go play. You see what happens. Hazard's playing well right now. They had a nice ball game. You played well other than that.
Yeah.
So I know both of you coaches will have your teams ready. Coach Holland will have his team ready, and I know you will. And I know Coach King at Knott County is going to have his team ready. And I know Bo Creech at Wolf County is going to have his team ready.
I'm glad you said that because, for me individually as a coach, and this is about my team and just this awesome story all throughout the year and how they've been able to turn around. But for me, man, to be in this Final Four with Coach Al Holland,
right,
Coach B.B. King,
right,
and Coach Bull Creech, man.
Not bad company.
Not bad company. I will take it. Like, those are the guys that I admire and look up to and aspire to be. And so for me to be up there with them, man, is just really special for me.
I'll tell you what, those guys have done a lot for high school basketball in this area, and they're nice guys too.
Absolutely.
They're good
I love
people.
each one of those. It's not going to bother me a bit, win or lose, on Sunday, because Al's just an outstanding guy.
And I want to tell you about Al. Al come and play. He gets beat. He'll shake your hand. If he wins, he shows. He's the same way, and Bo Creech is too.
Absolutely.
And they're teaching the right things to those kids.
Absolutely.
And you have too, young man.
Thank you, sir.
And I want to congratulate you on a heck of a job you've done.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you. I appreciate TVS and all their support, man.
Right.
So
Good
glad.
seeing you. Winston Lee of the Letcher County Cougars going to take a 30-second break. I'm going to talk to Brandon Miller of Bluegrass Sports Nation, and we'll be ready for the second half. Let's take a 30-second break.
Go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Hey, it's fun art. Welcome to the show, friends. If you're a longtime watcher of the show, you know that I'm a bit of a ladies' man. And today I'm here to tell you one of my secrets. Online dating. You know that if you're not smoking in your profile pic, you get doubled matches? The only thing smoking in my picture is my bod. So ditch the smoking pics, or I'm gonna left swipe that. Check out thetruth.com to see how you can left swipe that.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central. Got a special guest here, Brandon Miller. He's the county attorney of Breathitt County. Also,
for better or worse, I am.
Yeah, better for worse. He also runs the Bluegrass Sports Nation and does a wonderful job helping these young people everywhere.
I thank you, Dave, very much. I appreciate you guys.
And
Hometown 24 doing a great job out there.
I appreciate you. Brandon, what have you seen in the, I know you've watched a lot of basketball this year.
Absolutely, sure have.
And has any game surprised you so far?
No, well, actually, the Owsley County game when Owsley beat Knott at Owsley, that was a heck of a night over there in the Palace in Boonville with a big fourth quarter comeback by the Lady Owls. And that really set the stage for tonight, and I think that really was a big factor in what Coach Honeycutt learned and what he did in this game here tonight earlier with the Lady Patriots moving on to their another regional championship game, in search of number 4 in a row.
All right, let's talk about the boys region. You watched them all.
Sure have.
And we got some good matchups. We got Knott and Wolf. That's going to be a good matchup. Then the Cougars will try to go down and see what Al Holland's got to say.
Absolutely.
And
I was really impressed with the Cougars. That's the first time I'd seen them play this year. I don't get up to this end of the region very much, but I tell you what, the Dylan Webb kid, very good. They've got a lot of talent. We were asking ourselves last night, how did they only have 8 wins on the season?
Well,
they looked really good, polished. So
Coach Lee said, it just had to happen later. It just chemistry wasn't all that great starting out, but the guys kept working, kids kept playing. It worked out for them.
Well, I see 2 great matchups on Sunday afternoon. Because, Wolfe County, if they play, and I've said all season, of course, we're in the 55th district, do a bunch of Wolfe and Breathitt. Wolfe and Breathitt have some of the greatest battles you'll ever see. And I've said all season, if you can get Wolfe and Breathitt to play anybody else the way they play each other, then you're going to have a great basketball team. And Wolfe County did that on Wednesday night versus Perry Central. They really played well. The region got to see Jazz Johnson and Sawyer Thompson and Wilgus Tolson and those kids down there who play on that end of the region quite a bit, but they're great basketball players. And they're going to be around here for a while. So I look for Wolfe. It just depends on what, B.B. King, been there, done that.
Always got something up his sleeve.
He does. So that'll be a great chess match between Robert Scott Creech and B.B. King, with Kobe Napier and the kids there also at Knott Central. Like I say with Coach Honeycutt, he's the king until somebody knocks him off the throne.
There you go.
You've had Travis Smith, you've had Gary Brown. They've had their chance so far and unable to do it. Same thing with Knott County. They've been the kings of this region along with Hazard and Perry Central for a long time.
Brandon, I don't thank you for stopping by, but it's always good to hear from you because you have a great knowledge of this game.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you guys. We've got a lot of people. I think we counted up between us, SGS, and Bluegrass Sports Nation. You guys, there were over 24,000 people that watched basketball yesterday. So
Brandon Miller, Bluegrass Sports Nation. What a great job he does with that. We're getting ready here for the starting lineup. Harold Mullins, Winston Lee special guest, Brandon Miller, and he's bragging on you. I don't know why, but he did.
What? I am shocked. I tell you.
Always good to hear from him. He watches a lot of ball games.
I was talking to him a while ago, and he, like me, just feels like the sky's the limit for Presley Fletcher.
Gosh. She's too quick. You don't know when she makes a mistake. She's so quick.
No, she's all right now. I tell you, she has got a bright future, as has all the rest of the Patriots. They just got a great young team, and some of the people talking here courtside talking about, hey, somebody better beat this team this year, because they got the chance to really get a string started.
Keith Baker, talked to him. He said whoever wins this one, they've got their hands full tomorrow night. And he's right, and Knott County's going to have their hands full, whoever wins this one. He says when you get down to the Final Four, it's tough basketball. And Keith took over for the legendary Dickie Adams, who coached here, him and Bumper Adams. Great program here, Harold, and it keeps continuing with Keith.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for tonight's second semifinal game. First of all, for Coach Larry Caudle and his band of Bulldogs. They come in here as the champions of the 54th district, and they will start Libby Danner at one guard, number one. Haley Caudle will start in the backcourt, number two, also a junior. These two young ladies are junior. Haley Mullins will complete the three-guard lineup for Coach Caudle. She's a senior. And along the baseline, it'll be Desiree Sturgill, a senior, and Taylor Riley, also a senior. Three seniors and two juniors start for the Hazard Bulldogs.
The name Taylor Riley, she's got to have ball game night if they move on. She's got to play well.
And now for the Lady Cougars of Letcher Central High School. They are champions of the 53rd district. They defeated Knott County Central in the district championship game the other night at Alice Lloyd College. Tori Holcomb, a sophomore, number one, along with Brooke Bates. A junior, number 5, will start in the backcourt. Kaylee Banks, a sophomore, number 12, and Lauren Boggs, a sophomore, number 24, will start along the baseline, along with Brooklyn Collins, a senior, number 30. So the Cougars will start 3 sophomores, a junior and a senior, and they, like the two teams we've seen in the first game returns the nucleus of their team next year.
Absolutely, and Banks, she's very tough on the block, or she can go outside. Coach Cottle says, you've got to guard her all over, and he is right.
The Lady Cougars, coached by Keith Baker. If they defeat the Hazard tonight, it would be a rematch of the 53rd District Championship game against Knott County Central,
and
just like a year ago.
Absolutely, and the regional too. I mean, it's something.
Last year, these two teams, Knott County and Letcher, played 4 times. They've got the possibility of doing it all over again. But the Bulldogs will stand in anybody's way. They'll dressed in blue and trimmed in old gold and white. Letcher Central white trimmed in blue. And the Cougar will come first in front court.
Bates will set it up to Boggs.
By the way, Tori Holcomb is not starting. Couch will start in her stead.
She's been
Couch
playing.
has it now in the back of in the corner now to Banks.
Couch had a good ball game here the other night, Hal.
We got here 2 hours before game time tonight, and Banks was out here working on her game.
Yes, she was.
Had a chance to talk to her, a girl with an outstanding work ethic. She is a sophomore, and she is going to be one of those really special players. Long 3, no good. Rebound on the floor. Coming up with it, Letcher Central.
Boggs with it over to Banks. Bates is...
You know, Coach Cottle talked about, and Coach Mullins, I talked to him over there as well. They talked about the fact that they were so small, weight-wise and height-wise, compared to Letcher Central, and they were concerned about the fact that they may wear them down physically. Well, there's the first turnover of the game.
Bates trying to do an air pass down to the block. You've got to move it to the side, then go in.
Got to have an angle to do that. Mullins
exactly
handled that
right.
between the arcs. Had a Mullins scored 19 in the first game, and a Mullins starting here in the second game for the Bulldogs.
Nice left-hand pivot there to get it back to Taylor.
With the ball now.
Cougars and that man, and how they like man defense.
They go down inside. They Cottle kick it away. It's out on Letcher Central. Stay with the Bulldogs.
Bates went off her knee. Banks on.
They go down baseline. Taylor Riley got it outside the Cottle. She'll take the 3. No good. Rebound. Mullins comes up with it, then went to the floor heavily and lost the ball. And the Cougars have it.
Mullins got a hand on it, just couldn't hold on to it. Collins, an excellent outside shooter.
Down low to Banks, put it on the floor, lost it, and now fell heavily to the floor. Coming up with it is Hazard. Cottle with it. Banks just now getting back into front court. There's a 3 by Sturgill, no good. Rebound, Brooklyn College. Again, they go down low to Banks. She takes it to the glass, and we got our first foul of the game, and I believe that's going to be on Cottle.
Kaylee Banks will go to the line. Try to put the first score. Looks like Coach Cottle wants to take a timeout here. Still no score.
30-second timeout. I wonder what he saw that didn't impress him, because he's talking pretty straight to his team over there.
Yeah, quick.
So something about the offensive set the last time in front court for the Bulldogs did not sit well with the head coach, and man, he is reading them the riot act over there right now.
Well, there wasn't much movement down here on the offense. Ball went to the left side here. 2 passes, and you try to make that quick pass in the middle when the defense is set in front of her, and you got to reverse it, then set your screen and come across.
Banks will go to the line for 2 as they try to knock the lid off the basket in game number 2. Banks shot good.
First point for Kaylee. She'll have one more. 5 minutes, 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Just getting underway.
Good again, and it is 2-0.
Caudle's got to be big for Hazard. She's got to get involved and get some shots. Bates has got the assignment on her.
Caudle has it way out behind the arc on the left wing as Letcher Central. They go down underneath. Caudle missed it, left it short. Brooklyn Collins tried to put it on the floor. Ball loose. Mullins underneath has her shot blocked. And coming away with it is the Cougars. Quickly, front court. Brooklyn Collins thought about a 3. They go instead to Banks, and she's fouled by Caudle for the second time.
She got there late. Her second foul, and Letcher Central running the ball to the left side, so Caudle has to circle over her. He can't take her out. He's going to have to bring her to the top and maybe put...
By the way, Miss King texted us a few minutes ago to tell us she enjoyed the ball game. Why not? Her girls, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a shot, no good. Rebound down, headed the other way. All the way goes Mullins up off with the left hand, and she got fouled by Kara Couch.
Miss King's a good sports fan, isn't she?
Oh,
she's sort of like, she just likes a ball game.
She's a kids fan. That's what what impresses me the most about her is the fact that she is a kids fan.
Yeah, and her
not only our kids, but everybody.
Right. Also, we want to thank our candy maker who's took care of us during this tournament, Ann Dixon over at Lots Creek. Thank you, Ann, for all the candy. And Miss King, we thank you for all the hospitality you do at the ball games as well.
There's a foul, and it's going to be on Hazard, Desiree Sturgill. 2-1, 1 point, Cougar lead. The winner gets Knott Central tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Larry King sitting on the couch with a bologna sandwich that takes both hands and watching this ball game.
Outside the arc they go, and now dribbling all the way, going in, shot put up, no good. But we got another foul. Is that on call?
You know, I don't really understand that. We've had a lot of layups on this right side tonight, Harold, and nobody is hitting the layups over here. What's
foul
the deal with that?
On number 20, Tyler Riley. I don't know. If you're right.
Yeah, there's been several. Boggs gets her first point. Cougars.
Into the lineup comes for Hazard.
4-1 Cougars here early.
Anna Sturgill into the lineup for Hazard as the lead stays at 4-1 for the Cougars.
Absolutely. Now here Hazard's getting some screening down low as Sturgill comes off. Hatter just didn't see her in time.
Danner leads it off to Caudle. Caudle to the dotted line. Little 3-man weave with Mullins. She'll circle and come back outside. Hazard is yet to knock the lid off the basket down to our left. Caudle gets it back outside, and now Mullins lost it out of bounds.
Hazard some shakes right here, Harold. That pass was way wide.
Mullins talking to nobody in particular as she heads down the court, but she ain't a happy young lady. Cougars facing the zone this time. And boy, they got to be long 3. Collins, no good. Rebound down to Mullins. Caudle with 2 fouls, got to be careful. Fire it ahead. They leave it underneath. Danner kicks it back out. Sturgill, no good. Run out, here we go, all the way. Good. Boggs. Boggs, and it's 6-1.
Nice touch by Boggs off the glass that time. She gets it to go on that right side. Boy, Miss Yonts Got this tournament going up here, Harold.
Very good crowd on hand for this one. Down the lane, here goes Cottle, and she missed the shot. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Hazard.
Collins didn't think so, but it happened. Bulldogs going to get the ball out of the basket. It's Cottle will throw it in. And we got
Hazard needs a bucket. They need to settle down, get a bucket, settle down, get back into the game here.
Right.
Riley, they're really lucky to be just down 6-1. Here goes Cottle again. Time she gets it to Riley now underneath the Sturgill, and she put it up no good, but she'll go to the line.
Hazard's just struggling making a shot, period, right now.
Foul was on Kira Couch, number 2. And this time it's the senior Desiree Sturgill to the line, and no good.
Coach mentioned before the game, free throws critical in the ball game, and he is right. Always in the tournament.
This one is good. 6-2, 4-point Cougar lead.
Sturgill, first point for the night. Not much scoring in the first quarter.
Zone. There's a quick shot. Good by Couch.
Couch has been playing some good basketball.
Kara Couch, about a 15-foot rainbow J from the right wing. 8-2. Bulldogs need a bucket. Mullins 3, no good. Boy, they can't knock the lid off the basket, can they? Headed the other way. Here goes Banks. Leaves it off. Boggs. And the ball stolen by Mullins. 2-on-1. Sturgill missed it. Mullins comes out of there with it. Down inside to Cottle. She'll turn and hit it.
Nice shot by Cottle. Nice pass by Mullins as she gets the assist.
8-4, a 4-point Cougar lead. Maybe that will settle the Bulldogs down a little bit. Banks gets it out to Collins. Inside he goes to Banks. She is double teamed. Nowhere to go. Finally got it back outside. Almost walked with it. Here goes Collins. High off the glass. No good. Rebound. Mullins comes up with it for Hazard. Bulldogs with 45 seconds to go. Mullins all the way. Drop it off. And Riley goes up inside and missed it. Half minute to go, and let's see if Letcher Central will pull it back out and play for one. Shot no good. Banks has it, and a foul underneath is going to be on Taylor Riley.
Second foul on her, so fouls starting to add up on the Lady Dogs here. It's Cottle with 2 and Riley with 2.
5 fouls on the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
No good.
Holcomb comes in. Couch will take a break for the Cougars.
This one is good.
Banks gets that one to go, and Kaylee has 3. 9-4. Cougars here with 12 seconds go, first quarter.
Mullins with it, drives off the right hand, goes up and put it in, and we're going to count it? Yes, sir.
Nice move by Haley Mullins.
Mullins' bucket pulls Hazard within 3, and they'll go to the line. A chance to complete the three-point play. 4.9 seconds to go. Shot is good by Mullins.
Three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Ball stolen by Cottle. Shot no good. And that'll do it. Boy, Cottle had an opportunity after all the tough luck they had to tie this basketball game after one. 9-7 in favor of the Cougars. We'll be back.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Owsley College, we stand for
Work ethic.
Quality.
Affordability.
Leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
After a disappointing first 8 minutes, Hazard looks up and is only down by 2. Got to feel considerably lucky, I would think.
I mean, they didn't shoot it very well, Harold, and they're still here. So, and the Cougars, they're going to guard you.
Bulldogs with a basketball. We get back to play. Chance to tie or take the lead. Mullins has it. She drives. Head fake and a good one and lays it in.
Gets it to
a little hesitation with a head fake. And we're tied at 9.
Mullins has 5. She leads the Bulldogs in scoring.
Last year it was Letcher Central and Knott County Central in the championship game of the 14th Region Tournament. 2 years ago it was Hazard and Knott County Central in the championship game of the 14th Region Tournament. Shot no good. Here goes Sturgill all the way. Missed the shot. Rebound coming down with it was Banks. Head to Boggs. Now to Collins.
Cougars getting their offense set.
Out behind the arc, there's a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound underneath, Banks got the garbage.
Yeah, they find her. She's tough on that block. Banks with a nice putback.
Just a garbage bucket for Banks there.
5 points for her.
Boy, we got girls basketball semifinals all across the Commonwealth tonight. I'm telling you, great basketball. That special time of year when the young ladies and gentlemen of the state get a chance to show their wear in basketball. Here's a spinning in the lane jumper, good by Caudle.
Nice touch by Caudle. She's got 4, and we're tied again.
Good crowd on hand here.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night we expect much the same. No matter which one of these teams will play Knott County Central.
Absolutely. It's going to be a ball game.
Boggs with it. Gets it back to Collins. They go down low to Banks. She gets it, and she got fouled. Boy, Banks making a living right down there on that block, ain't she?
Absolutely.
Our cameraman down there is going to have to get up and guard her, it looks like.
Could do it. Look at him. He's ready to play defense.
I don't know. He may block her. Banks shot no good.
Too strong. Still tied at 11. 1 more for Banks.
Sturgill back in or Stidham back in, and Sturgill will go to the bench. Shot no good. Rebound Taylor Riley.
Taylor needs to have a big game on the boards for the Bulldogs. She'll hit some shots.
Caudle handles outside, now gets it to Mullins. You talked about this 2 guards for Hazard, Mullins and Caudle, just how good they are, and boy, they have single-handedly kept the Bulldogs in this one, haven't they?
Yes, they have, and that was a good back screen right there. Just couldn't hang on to the ball. Good defense by the Cougars that time.
I got a text that I need to show you that was sent from our good friend Sean Dameron.
Well, he doesn't like my shoes. Tim Short said I had good shoes.
This shot no good.
He was bragging on them. But John, he's
the other way. What do we got? Timeout behind.
And you know I'm going to listen to Tim Short before I'm going to listen to Sean Dameron.
Tied at 11. We got a quick 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it right here. And remind everyone that while the girls' championship game is tomorrow night, we'll turn it back to the boys on Sunday afternoon. A 2 and 4 o'clock start at the complex in Hindman, where Knott County Central will play Wolf County, and Hazard will play these same Letcher Central Cougars.
Good basketball, and girls' state tournament going to get started underway. That'll be Wednesday next
week, the 11th.
Yep.
14th region representative, I believe, will play that first day.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to believe basketball season is gone by like it is, Earl. It's March Madness is here.
Get to April and let it be golf madness. That's what I'm waiting for.
Golf madness.
There you go. Tied at 11. Front court, Letcher Central. Very low-scoring affair, and Brooklyn Collins, no good. Long three, it didn't got dropped. And Danner has it for the Dogs.
Taylor Riley, she'll give it up to Mullins.
Mullins came to get the basketball. She's being guarded by Broggs. Boy. Hazard being very patient with the basketball, trying to work Caudle down in on the block. She'll come outside now to take it at the top of the dish. Driving Mullins, teardrop in the lane. Yes, sir.
Nice shot.
And Bulldogs with a lead, 13-11. Boy, Hazard packing that zone back in there, and really I don't blame them. If Letcher Central can beat me from out there, shot no good by Banks, they're just going to have to beat me. They are too big to let them go down on the block and just pound you to death. Here goes Mullins again. Shot is blocked. Got it back. Brings it outside.
Nice defensive play by Boggs that time on Mullins.
Caudle gets it out, and Riley with it. She'll back it up and hand it back. And the ball stolen away from Mullins by Boggs. And a breaking Banks. Good.
Nice play by Boggs.
By Bates. Make that Bates, not Banks.
Boggs got a good steal here, Harold. She's plays defense well for the Cougars. She's a good defensive player.
Out at 13. Rapidly moving affair in semifinal game number 2. Here goes Danner. She's going to drive it all the way, and her shot is blocked out of bounds. Right now, Letcher Central just keeping everything outside. They're not letting the Bulldogs get very much of anything down in the paint. Third goal to Mullins.
2 minutes, 30 seconds till half.
Here's Mullins with a drive and a bucket and one. Mullins just whipped her defender and got into the paint and able to get it to fall, and she'll have one free throw coming.
That's 7 for Mullins. Going to shoot for number 8.
And it's no good. Rebound comes down, and it
got
is
10. My bad. 10th point for Mullins. Shooting for 11. Came off.
Cougars handling. Outside, 3 on its way. Good by.
That's a 2. Foot was on the line. So
it was a 2. I'm sorry, it was a 2.
Official put his hand down. I like that shot, though. Bates, good follow through and squared her body. Nice look.
Driving, they go inside. Ball lost out of bounds by Sturgill.
Sturgill, Harold got in no man's land and a lot of pressure and lost the ball. Minute 32 till half, tied at 15.
Tied at 15, and it was tied at 15, 13, 11, and 9. Driving they go, and out of the corner, the three is no good. Long rebound. Boggs has it. Kicks it back out. Jumper along the baseline, no good. Mullins corrals for the Dogs. 1:05 to go. Mullins going to stop at the elbow. No good. Back the other way. Boggs has it knocked down and out of bounds. And once again, Coach Caudle not happy with the offensive effort of his team. He is talking to his team about their play on the offensive end. Actually, I think they played pretty good defensively.
They have.
They lob it down low, and Caudle knocks it away, and Mullins comes up with it 45 seconds.
Banks
and they just may take the last shot.
I thought Banks probably should have took the ball to the wing and went in from the wing there, Harold.
They moved Bates over to guard Mullins. Mullins out near midcourt. Well, Bates has got her hands full, I can tell her that. Mullins working back and forth, 16 seconds. Now she drives down into the paint, lost control of it, out of bounds. It'll stay with Hazard at 7 seconds. Mullins got in trouble.
Yeah.
Took it into the paint a little early, I thought.
Yeah. 6 seconds. She's going to go right here.
A long three, and that can't get there. That must have been 35 feet. And it falls to the floor, and we go to halftime in a flat-footed tie in Game 2 of the 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. Hazard 15, Letcher Central 15. We'll be back.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
My friend looks at me and she goes, "You're having a stroke." If you're having a stroke, hopefully someone that's watching you or seeing it unfold knows FAST, which is face, arm, speech, and time to call 911. After the stroke, I just felt like I lost everything. If you don't have purpose, you end up with no reason to fight. I am Angie Aparo, and all I wanted to do was sing again.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
You don't need this on the field. You need skill.
At TVS Cable, we are committed to providing you with the best broadband available. Whether that be through expansion of our fiber to the home facilities, new builds into previously unserved areas, or by launching DOCSIS 3.1, the latest technology in cable broadband. TVS Cable has always changed with the demands of Eastern Kentucky, and we will continue to make investments in our area because we care about Eastern Kentucky. It's our home too.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First, I took them to feel better. Then, I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Welcome back to Letcher County Central High School, the site of the girls' 14th regional tournament. We're at halftime. You're tied at 15. In scoring for the Letcher County, well, let's do the Hazard Bulldogs first, the visitors on the board. Haley Cottle had 2 buckets for 4 points. Sturgill added a free throw, and then Haley Mullins, a big half here. She has 10 points for the Lady Dogs. For Letcher County Central, Couch made 1 bucket, give her 2 points. Kaylee Banks has 4. They've been able to contain her so far in the ball game. Make that 5 for, she hit a free throw as well. Lauren Boggs has 4, and that gives the Cougars a total of 15. 15-15 turnovers. Looks like the Bulldogs had 4, and then the Cougars has 8. A big difference in turnovers. Cougars trying to get the ball from up top down to Banks down low, and has thrown the ball away 3 times there. Bulldogs been able to score once on that turnover. Got a big game here, 15-15. The winner will take on Knott County Central tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Hope you join us for that game coming up. We've got great high school basketball all through the state tonight. March Madness continues. We're going to take a break. We're getting ready for the second half. 15-15, Letcher and Hazard is tied. We'll be back.
Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
Roll over. Can't high five. All right.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hat person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
It's the taste of fresh, straight from the Kentucky land. Flavors, teasing, satisfying. It's recipes passed down, each word an expression of love. It's the taste of new and experimental. Time with family, friends, and friends to be made. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
These may cause drowsiness, so until you know how you will react to the medication, do not operate heavy machinery. Like your car.
Oh, totally.
There's more than one way to be under the influence.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
Hey, it's Fun Art. Welcome to the show, friends. If you're a longtime watcher of the show, you know that I'm a bit of a ladies' man. And today I'm here to tell you one of my secrets. Online dating. You know that if you're not smoking in your profile pic, you get doubled matches? The only thing smoking in my picture is my bod. So ditch the smoking pics, or I'm gonna left swipe that. Check out thetruth.com to see how you can left swipe that.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
Tied at 15 at halftime. A very low-scoring affair in regional finals game number 2. And, both teams are playing under control. And both teams are holding the ball, taking the best shot. And they're not shooting it really well, but 15 to 15 is not a whole lot of points, is it?
No, it's not, Harold. It's been Haley Mullen's show so far. She has 10 to lead anybody in scoring. And the highest for the Cougars is Kaylee Banks with 5. So very, very low-scoring ball game.
We start the third quarter in a low-scoring tie ball game. Banks with it, dribbles across. Now 3 out of the right corner. That's a good beginning to the quarter.
Big shot, her first bucket. She gets 3, and that was a big one.
18-15 underneath. Shot put up no good by Riley, and coming away with it is Brooklyn Collins. Boggs with it as they go to Collins at the foul line. Really important, I think, that there's a driving by Banks, and they just take it away from her. It's going to be a jump ball to stay with Hadger.
She got a bad angle when she went up. She was trying to get out in the floor a little more and get a better angle, but she has her Bulldogs was right there with the body to stop that.
3-point Letcher Central lead. Front court, Sturgill. Hazard has not shot the ball well.
No, but really not either team has shot it real well. I mean, it's very low scoring, 18-15.
And a turnover. Boggs in a hurry, gets it back in front court. Now Counts with it, knocked it away, goes to the floor, but Letcher Central will recover. Cross-court pass and a 3, good.
Bates.
Back-to-back 3-point basket by Bates. And Hazard, call a timeout, a 6-point lead. That's the biggest lead of the game.
It is. Bates Back-to-back threes.
We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Oh, hey, bud. Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Ready to go. 6:21 to go here in the third period. Back-to-back threes by Bates has given the Cougars a 6-point lead.
You will in a hurry.
They will make things happen, and I tell you what, she was dead on both of those. All net and no rim.
Bulldogs with it. They get it out to Mullen. She'll try three of her own. No good. That didn't even draw iron. Bates in front court. They go down low. Bang. Gets in once. And Letcher Central's lead is grown to 8 as the Cougars.
7 points for Bates, and Coach Baker has made some changes at halftime.
Shot is good. 2 3-point baskets and an old-fashioned 3-point play has the Cougars up on top by 9.
Bates with 10, Bates with 8. Those two leading scorers for the Cougars.
There's Cottle's 3, no good. Hazard unable to knock the lid off the basket from outside the arc. Here goes Sturgill. Put it up no good, but she got fouled, and she'll be going to the line.
I believe Couch is going to be called for that one. She is. Third foul on Couch. And I look for a Holcomb to come back in to take Couch, and she's already getting off the bench and on the way.
Shot is good.
Ended up with a pretty fair crowd tonight for the girls' regional semifinals.
Good crowd on hand, you're right. Free throw is good, lead down to 7 now with 5:23 to go in the third quarter.
Bulldogs trying to get a trap there.
Brooklyn Collins goes into the corner to Holcomb, who came into the lineup. And now here is that girl for another 3. No good this time by Bates. And it's kicked out of bounds. It will stay with Letcher Central. Ball knocked down, out of bounds, and they say it touched Banks last. Banks, I don't think entirely agreed with that. But
she didn't agree with it at all.
No, she didn't.
Oh, Mullins with it, brings it down. Hazard 1-4 offense high this time. Let's see if Caudle gets a screen to come up with a basketball.
They go right side to Sturgill. Back up outside the arc. Boy, Hazard is very patient offensively. Mullins drives it into the paint. Kicks it back out Sturgill for a 3. No good. That's short. Boy, these girls fire them long, don't they?
Yeah.
The other way, they go inside. Banks misses shot. Caudle with a rebound.
Caudle's got to get involved if Hazard's going to get even again, Harold, because she's got to put the ball up. She's a good shooter. Bates has done a good job on her.
Mullins goes baseline, and she got fouled. The foul's going to be on Boggs. And so Hazard, starting the third quarter, much like they did the game, they had not scored a field goal yet. 24-17, Mullins can pull closer. She can convert. First one is good.
Haley has 11 with that one. Number
Second one
12.
is good to see Andrew back out here working. They've been a little under the weather or something. I ain't seen him in a month.
I think he's just took off, Earl. He's been, Josh has just worked him so hard. He's had to take a break.
Well, he's back. We had to see him. That's the 3. Collins, no good. Rebound, Boggs has it. We got a foul underneath. That may be on Desiree Sturgill.
Yeah.
Anna Stidham comes up off that Bulldog bench, and she'll be coming in. Leaving will be Riley. Sturgill will stay. That's a 4th foul on Sturgill. Inside Banks, no good. Rebound.
Banks didn't go up strong that time. Got to put that
right?
ball.
Desiree got 4 fouls. Is that right? I look up at the. I believe she does. No, she does not. I don't know what I'm thinking. There's a shot, no good. Rebound, Brooklyn Collins.
Bates going to bring it down. Cougars got Banks in the left corner. Holcomb in the right.
There's a turnover. Hazard on a run out. Mullins goes right around Collins. Missed a wide open layup.
I'm telling you right now, that right side down there is not kind.
And
to
the ball knocked out of mountain by Danner.
It's not been kind to the players.
Are you trying to say that there's a mystery?
There's a mystery on the right side.
On that right basket on the right side? Collins with it. I think the mystery is they're not putting the ball up in the square. There's the ball lost out of bounds by Banks.
And I would say that's a pretty good mystery thought right there.
She weaved her way around Brooklyn Collins on the drive, got caught too far under, and tried to hook it back up and couldn't get it to drop. But Hazard, Collins goes to the glass, and she missed the layup. Rebound down to Banks, and she'll bring it in front court for the Cougars. Underneath, and Sturgill push Banks with both hands. They usually let you get away with a one-hand push.
Yeah.
But both hands, they'll call it about every time. They look, they get it into Collins. Winner gets Knott County Central tomorrow night in the championship game.
That'll be a 7 o'clock tip-off. We'll probably be on there around 6:30, 6:35.
Driving layup is good by Boggs. 26-19, back to a 7-point lead.
And you say it's good that the man is back working. Andrew. Sturgill was open, wanted the ball.
Danner goes inside the Caudle. She goes up and lays it in softly off the glass.
Nice touch. 21-26, Earl.
5-point lead and a bad pass by Boggs over the head of Banks and out of bounds. Taylor back, Sturgill leaves. Still only a 5-point game, so Hazard still in it. Here's the move down the lane by Caudle, and ball knocked out of bounds. Hazard fans don't like that a little bit.
Hazard setting up their defense. Pressure
pressure in the backcourt. Danner jumps it across the timeline to Collins. And they'll set it up a minute to go in the third quarter. Here goes Boggs. Good, nice drive by Boggs.
Nice move.
28-21, 50 seconds.
Boggs has 8 for the Cougars.
Mullins guarded by Bates. Left side Caudle, she drives, she fires, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs.
Hazard not shooting it well, Harold. That's that's something that Coach Cottle said they had to do. They had to shoot it decent.
Couch comes back for Letcher Central, and leaving will be Boggs. 36 seconds to go, third quarter. Hazard Bulldog men's team, of course, the favorite to win the 14th Region Tournament. They'll play this same Letcher Central boys team Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock. Hazard going to hold for one. Caudle has it outside. 6 seconds. She better make a move soon. Here she goes down the lane into the paint. Turns left-handed with a pretty shot.
Nice move.
And the bucket at the buzzer cuts the lead to 5 as we head to the fourth. 28-23.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades. To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor. Recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Haley Caudle hits that bucket, giving her 8 on the night, cutting the lead to 5 as the Cougars lead 28-23 as we start the fourth quarter. This is their final quarter, and whoever plays ball may move on, Harold Mullins.
You're exactly right. 5 point is the deficit that Hazard got to overcome. Collins with it, left side to Banks. Ball knocked away, almost stolen, but Boggs gets it back, drives down the lane, and let's see what we got. Somebody guilty of the foul.
Somebody hit behind and got the foul. Stidham gets the foul, and that's her second.
Stidham looking, gets it into Banks. Banks drives it into the paint, and she just lost control and picked up by Hazard. Banks slow to get up. Hazard front court. Caudle, Stanton, 3. Good!
Good shot by Caudle.
Caudle, 3-point basket, and it is a 2-point Letcher Central lead. Quickly, front court driving, putting it up and in is Banks.
Nice move by Banks, using the board.
Mullins for the answer, no good. Put back up, no good, but we got a foul, and going to the line will be Riley of Hazard.
There's that rebound on the offside to give her an opportunity to go to the line. Good basketball game, 30-26, 7:05 to go.
At the line, Riley, good.
Riley's got a nice shot on her, Harold, and she can hit that baseline shot. So that may be something we'll see if these drives keep coming to the basket and they keep picking up on the basketball.
Good again.
28-30, 2-point lead by the Cougars.
Banks in front court. Now driving, here goes Boggs, lost it off her foot and out of bounds.
Boggs drove that time, Harold. There was too many waiting on her. Drove into a crowded area. Got her just relax and play your game.
30-28, Dual Dogs looking for the tie or the lead. Ball stolen by Banks. Banks all the way, lays it in.
Nice play by Banks.
Big bucket there, and Banks with a steal and the drive for the bucket.
Cottle drove last time down to the left of the lane, but did not hold on to the basketball strong. You got to hold on to the basketball strong. Mullins wants Riley to come out high.
Sturgill's open, good.
A three-point shot by
1-point game, 32-31. Letcher Central with a one and throws it away and out of bounds.
Boggs in a little bit of a hurry.
Coach Baker over there just turns his back to the floor and now talks to his assistant coaches. Boy, an unforced error there.
You'll have some of those in a big pressure game.
Lady Dogs looking for the lead. Inside he goes to Cottle. No good. Ball ripped out of there, and ahead he goes. Couch, drive baseline, lays it up, no good. Banks, no good. And to the floor goes Riley and Banks. And let's see what they call. They call for the coach to come out. Boy, Banks went down hard.
Yeah.
But boy, a clean play, both Banks and Riley going after that basketball. They may have to take her out of the game.
Anytime the coach comes on the floor.
Because the coach came out on the floor. And Coach Baker said, don't even come over here. Go back to the scores table. You're going back in.
Oh, yeah. He
so
wants
Banks
her in.
awaits getting back into the game as Hazard looks for the lead with 5:11 to go. Danner now to Mullins. Clock ticks inside 5 minutes. Bulldogs extremely patient. Mullins, little shake and bake, gets it over to Riley. Riley drives to the basket, and she got it hammered. I'm telling you, that was no cheapie there, was it?
No, they're getting their money's worth.
Taylor Riley to the line, a chance to tie and maybe give Hazard the lead, but we got a timeout first with 4:45 to go, fourth quarter. Letcher 32, Hazard 31, and we'll be back.
Tough drivers, tough competition, and tough tracks. It's time to get dirty. The most competitive series on dirt with the biggest names in late model racing. Jonathan Davenport, Tyler Erb, Earl Pearson Jr., Jimmy Owens, and more. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific.
You don't need dip to be a great player. You need dedication.
Getting ready to go, 4:45 to go. Taylor Riley will be at the line for 2 big free throws for the Bulldogs. They trail but 1. And Earl, free throws will be crucial.
Riley, as senior, stands up and she knocked it down. Yes, sir. Tied at 32. Riley, good again. Taylor Riley gives Hazard the lead. lead 33-32. First time the Bulldogs has had the lead in the second half.
Yeah. Shooting free throws well. She's hit 4 in a row at the line.
Boggs with him. Letcher Central in the corner. He goes to Bates. She started out the third quarter by hitting back-to-back threes to get the Cougars a 6-point lead. They later went to as high as 9. Banks is fouled by Cottle. And that's 3 on Cottle. At the line, it is Banks, the young sophomore. Good. Tied at 33.
She's got 13, shooting for number 14 for the Cougars.
And it's good.
And the Cougars back out on top by 1.
34-33. Mullins, right side, Sturgill. Clock will go under 4 minutes. And the Bulldogs down by 1. Cottle to Riley. They go down low to Cottle, and she lost it out of bounds. Bad pass. It really wasn't open. I saw the play developing. It was a back screen, but it wasn't open, and the turnover against Hazard will give it back to Letcher Central. Front court Banks. She drives on Cottle, on Riley, and Riley blocked it out of bounds.
Cougars were inbound under the basket.
And it comes to Brooklyn Collins, and Mullins takes it away from her. Here goes Mullins. She'll circle, come back outside. Finds Desiree Sturgill. Hazard fans wanted Sturgill to take that shot. She'll drive this time and lay it in.
Nice. Got to bounce. Bounce always helps.
35-34. 1 point Bulldog lead with 3:12 to go. Hazard back in the zone. Cross court to Collins. Banks has not shot one. She made the Banks goes, and what do we got? We're going to get a foul. And I think that's on Sturgill, and I think Sturgill is fouled out of this game.
She has. There will be 5.
Desiree Sturgill. Up off the bench for the Bulldogs comes Joanna Hagan. First time she's been in the game tonight. Sturgill with 5 big points in this fourth quarter.
Yep.
And we're going to have a timeout by Letcher Central with 2:56 to go, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. What do you think Coach Baker's going over with his team?
Well, he's going to have the ball inbounds down there on the block. He'll probably take Banks away and set a screen by Collins, let Banks come and try to get it and get a shot up there, put pressure on the Hazard defense. This has been a very good played ball game. And we expect it to be a good game, Harold, because both good guard play out of these two teams.
Banks with 14 leads the way for the Cougars. And Bates has 10. And for Hazard, it is Cottle and Mullins leading the way with 12 and 11 respectively. They lob it inbounds to Bates. Backs up behind the arc, going to take it and hit it.
Big shot.
3-point basket by Bates. And in front court, Hazard down by 2, Cottle. And we got a foul. And that's team foul number 5 on Hazard, so the ball will be inbounded with 2:38 to go.
first
Boy,
foul.
Bates has taken 3 shots in
Yeah,
the quarter, and he hit all 3, and they have been long three-point baskets.
Right now, she is the player of the game for them, like Cottle or Mullins for Hazard.
Backing up with the basketball is Mullins in a 2-point game, 37-35. She's over there in front of Coach Cottle getting some last-minute instructions as the clock runs down at 2:15. Mullins brings it back outside on the dribble.
Taylor Riley.
And she goes inside and missed the shot. Mullins comes down and is hurt, and we got a foul. Mullins underneath the basket down to our right, and I don't know whether it's a cramp. And they're working on her down there underneath the basket to the right. And she's going to have to come out of there too. Up off the bench comes Sturgill, and Mullins with a cramp.
Stidham's coming in for Mullins as they work on her.
Boy, they need to get her back in there as quickly as possible.
You know, they've got to have her on the floor.
Banks, good. Three-point lead. Banks, no good. Rebound. Banks got it back. Go to the floor, and what we got, a foul.
It's on Taylor Riley.
Foul was on Riley, and the Banks will go to the line for one in bonus. And coming back in is Mullins. Banks can make it a 2-possession game.
Too strong.
No good. Rebound down to Cottle. Banks has missed 2 in a row. Here comes Cottle straight to the basket, and she got it. No foul call. Coach Cottle wanted to foul. Didn't get it underneath Collins. Blocked and a foul. And we got a warning against Hazard's coach. And going to the line, and that is foul number 4, I believe, on Cottle. And really, I can't blame the coach a little bit. I thought Cottle got fouled down here, and
she got
if you're not going to call it down here, don't call it up here. And that's what Cottle was saying to the referee. First one is good.
39-35, 2-possession game as Collins hits the first one for the Cougars.
Brooklyn Collins, she has not had a great game, but she hits 2 free throws there. And it's 40-35. Cottle, top of the circle, crossover dribble to the basket. This time she'll get the foul, and going to the line will be Cottle.
Two shots coming up for Cottle.
Understand we were off the air for a little bit, but we are back now.
Cottle hits the first one.
40-36, 4-point. Cougar lead, 1:34 to go. Cottle, good again. They'll come with pressure all over the court. They lob it into Boggs, and she gets it in front court to Banks. Banks heads to the basket, and she got pushed and fouled by Danner with 1:28 to go. And I don't know, maybe Hazard's starting to foul just a little bit too early.
Yeah, it's a long time to go. Maybe, you know, Danner's in there.
One possession game.
Yeah.
At the line, Banks, and her shot is no good.
First
Caudle
one
comes
wide
over
right.
to have a word with her coach, who just happens to be her dad. And Banks, good. Two-possession game now, 41-37. Plenty of time, minute 27 to go. Caudle stopped for three, no good. Rebound jump ball as Boggs.
Collins
Right now, Hazard lobbying for the ball. They said it should have been their ball, but the referee said no. Here comes Boggs. Down low, Banks. No good. She hits the floor. Coming up with it is Riley. Banks is hurt. She goes down underneath the basket to her left. Caudle, three, good. And we got a stop jump play as Banks is down and Banks is hurt. And boy, what a crippling loss this would be. Letcher Central's best player, Kaylee Banks, on her back underneath the basket down to our left, and we got a 1-point ball game with 59 seconds to go, and Banks is in a lot of pain.
Maybe cramp, you know, they've got the
I don't think it's a cramp. I really don't, because she is in a lot of pain. I see, here comes the doctor, and
Dr.
Boy, it's always good to have the country doctor of the year in the crowd, isn't it?
Dr. Breeden coming out.
Dr. Breeden's going to come out and check over Banks. And boy, it don't look good. But we will not speculate. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Banks heads for the dressing room with the paramedics behind her as the doctor has gone back to the seat. And here comes Banks back out here. She's limping pretty bad, but it'll be 59 seconds to go, and it will be Letcher Central basketball. Boy, Banks, she is wanting to get back in this game.
Yeah,
boy, you got to admire that kid's courage.
She plays hard, Harold. She's out here when we get here. She's out here taking shots.
We were here 2 hours before the game tonight, and Banks was out here working on her game all alone in the gym. I like her a lot.
Well, she's a good ball player.
41-40, 59 seconds to go, and Letcher Central with the ball. Boggs in backcourt will race it across the timeline, gets double teamed and got fouled. That was on Danner, and
she's got 3. 2 more to
the
get.
line will be Boggs, and it is double bonus time for Letcher Central. No good. One more shot coming up. And we got a lane violation, but it doesn't matter. The shot was good. 2-point lead for Letcher Central with 50 seconds to go, and here comes Mullins. Gets it to Caudle as they'll out near midcourt. Caudle drives it all the way to the bucket, fires it up, no good. Got her own rebound, goes back up, and she got fouled with 35 seconds to go.
Caudle drove the basketball into her. It was tough. 3 Cougars there.
Coach Caudle, he wears a visor. Well, only coach I ever seen him wear a visor on the bench. And if you can get a shot of him, he just turned it around backwards. I love it. His daughter is at the line And she fires it up, no good, in and out. And here comes Banks.
Banks back in the game.
Banks comes back into the game. Leaving will be Holcomb. You wonder how sore that thing would be if they go ahead and win. Caudle good. And timeout Hazard with 35 seconds to go. And will it be a full timeout? No, it'll be a 30. We'll keep it right here. And you don't want to speculate, but she was in a lot of pain when she went down. You know, if they go ahead and win this game, and if they can come back here tomorrow night and play in the championship game, you wonder just how sore that ankle would be.
Well, you just have to wait and see. She's a tough girl. She's strong.
Oh, she's tough as an old hickory.
I look for her to play hard tomorrow
I
night.
guarantee you she's tough as an old hickory nut fell out of a scaly bark up on top of a mountain, ain't she?
She's a hard-nosed basketball player.
She is that. She walks over here toward us, and she's limping pretty bad. And in fact, she's on her tiptoe. But she's out there giving it a go, giving it that good old college try, and Letcher Central looking, finally inbounds it to Bates. 30 seconds. Bates is fouled in backcourt by Denner.
Bates will be going to line for two crucial ones here. Fans on both sides. On tiptoes, Harold Mullins.
Ain't nobody using them seats tonight, are they not?
No.
They all on their feet.
Yeah.
At the line, good.
Bates, big shot there.
Brooke Bates, she has been
she got 14
money in this one. I'm here to tell you. 29 seconds to go, 43-41. Bates, no good, hopped out. Riley with a rebound. Gets it ahead to Mullins. In a hurry, she comes in front court. "17 seconds, she gives the ball to Caudle. Caudle takes it down the lane, and she got fouled. She put the basket in, but the foul came before the shot. It's going to be one in bonus time for Caudle. Haley Caudle.
Two big free throw shots here, Hal.
Caudle, no good. Rebound Hazard. Danner turned, missed the shot. And we got a jump ball. And it'll stay with Hazard. Hazard will get it back.
Bill Collins did not protect
you gotta get that ball out of there.
Yeah.
7 seconds to go. And Hazard will get a timeout. 7.5 seconds to go. We would not dare go away.
No.
A 2-point game, 43-41. What do you do? Well, I'm sure they're going to try to get the ball in number two's hand.
Well, you don't have to have a three. You want to run your play or get it tied.
I would get that ball in number two's hand and say, right there's the goal, take it to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what you're going to see happen here. The only problem is Caudle's missed 2 free throws here in the last little bit.
2 out of 3.
Yes, she has. But she can also put the ball in the basket, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Coach Jeff Honeycutt and his band Patriots have already made it home and waiting the results of this one. Crowd standing all around the top up here at Letcher Central. Huge crowd on hand for the semifinal round. Is there overtime in our future? We will wait and see.
Hazard coming out.
Interesting that, enough, we'll see who throws the ball in. It will be Riley. They somehow set the pick, bring the ball inbounds to Caudle, just like we thought. Caudle goes up, and she got fouled. With 4.6 to go, Boggs fouled her, and it's 2 shots for Hazard's Haley Cottle.
Boggs is fouled
and
out.
that is 5 on Boggs. Well, she actually went up to take the shot. I thought she would take it to the glass.
I did too, to be honest with you.
But she's at the line.
Shot up.
Oh, good. 43-42. 4 seconds to go. And Letcher Central will call a timeout. A little cooling of the heels for Miss Cottle as she will go over there and gather around Coach Larry Cottle. Now, I'm sure Coach Baker is talking about what to do if she makes it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you got to figure this young lady's been in a lot of big ball games down through the years. And if you're an opposing coach, or at least I would, I'd be over there assuming that she's going to make this thing. What kind of shot can we get in 4.6 seconds?
You know, he might surprise you. He might have his strongest player, Collins, step out as soon as it goes in and send somebody along and just see if it's there. You never know. But first of all, you got to get the rebound if it's, missed.
You got to secure the rebound if it is missed. Cottle goes to the line, 4.6 seconds to go.
No good.
It hopped out. And we got a foul with 3.4 seconds to go on Mullins.
That went down, her, and just could not stay down.
It hopped out.
Mullins goes over and tells Cottle, say, hey, look, we got time for one more shot.
It's good. Bates.
15, shooting for number
2-point lead.
16.
Hazard will have a shot. No good. Rebound. Mullins has it. From mid-court. No good. And Letcher Central has won it.
Letcher Central will move on. 44-42. A 2-point win over Hazard. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with our players of the game. Kaylee Banks and Bates will be here with us. Stay with us. Hometown 24. We'll be right back.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades. To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
We're back, and I have with me our players of the game, Banks and Bates of Letcher Central. And first, let me talk to you. I talked to you a little bit before the game. You was out here maybe a couple hours before the game working on your game. You and I had a short chat. I told you I was impressed by your work ethic. But first of all, how's the leg?
It's hurting real bad, but I'm going to have to go home, ice it, and heal it for tomorrow because we have a big game tomorrow.
Boy, this game was everything that you girls thought it would be. You knew going in it was going to be a good game, didn't you?
Hazard's a very good competitive team. They're always good. They always have a ton of athletes, but we wanted it more and we had more heart in the game. We were the most aggressive team out there.
Well, you've got one more big one you need to go get, and that's tomorrow night against Knott County Central. You guys have played them already 3 times this year. You play them one more time tomorrow night. Any thoughts about the Patriots?
They're a really good team. They got guards all around. They're really quick. We just need to match up to them and play our best game, and I think we got it.
Well, congratulations on a big win, and we'll see you back here tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Let me get this Bates gal in here now. I tell you what, came out start the third quarter, the score was tied. You hit back-to-back 3-point shots. to give your team a 6-point lead, and you never really lost it from there. You came out no hesitation at all.
No, you know, we really want it. Like, we know this is our year. We're going into it, and we knew it was going to be a hard game. And at halftime, Keith said, you know, I mean, whoever wins this game is going to be the one who has the most heart, and we really wanted it.
Did Coach Baker kind of give you the green light? You can shoot it whenever you feel comfortable?
I mean, he has confidence in me. He has confidence in all of us, and he trusts that we can get where we're going.
You also hit a big 3 when the game was really close toward the end of the game. No hesitation, you knocked it down.
It's the grace of God.
Well, tomorrow night you play Knott County Central. I know you know a lot about the Patriots. They know a lot about you. It'll be a great game, no doubt about it. And I know you want all your Cougar fans to come out here tomorrow night.
Yeah, we know it's going to be a hard game, but try not to let last year happen again.
You're right. Last year it went into overtime, I think, in the championship game at Breathitt. Is that not right?
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow night you get them right here on Cougar's own floor. So maybe you can turn the tide tomorrow.
Let's hope so.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All righty. Our player of the game, Bates of the Letcher Central Cougars. Boy, what a night it has been on semifinal Friday night here at Letcher Central High School. Knott County Central, the winner in game 1, as they impressively defeated Owsley County in what may have been really their best game of the year. And then in game 2, Hazard made a spirited run at Letcher Central. They came all the way back, in fact, got the lead, but the Cougars just would not be denied. The heart and character of this Cougar team, as they talked about in our interview, it sure did show through. So tomorrow night we are set for the battle number 4 of this season between Knott County Central and Letcher County Central. If you're going to get here tomorrow night, get here early. Should be a great crowd. It is a 7 o'clock start. If you can't make it, we'll be on the air around 6:40 with our pregame show as we count you down to tip-off in the championship game of the 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament. It'll be Knott County Central. It'll be Letcher County Central. Join us tomorrow night, won't you? Good night, everyone.